Recording.
All right.
It's recording now. And that being said, welcome to the Judgment of Bosmia. Last week, we had a little bit of a session with the boys where we had a bit of a drinking contest. Kriv got knocked out by a sleeping potion. And then we ended up going back to the mansion. And they ended up finding a jester of sorts. Along with the potion, they ended up finding a jester / ASMR character that gave off a very dark aura that spoke in rhymes. And last, if I remember correctly, we were in the middle of that fight. So I'm going to tell you right now, new players, I'm going to let you know that you're probably not going to be joining in this fight unless a certain amount of rounds pass. So I have an idea of how to get you in already, so don't worry, you will be in this session. The only reason you couldn't be in the session would be for very extreme reasons, but I will make sure you guys get at least introduced.
I just want to say, for the record, I'm still mad about the sleeping thing. I'm still mad about it.
You didn't specify. You said, give me the strong stuff. You didn't specify what.
Yeah,
They just got roofied.
Evie, you'd be actually proud of me. With my 7 intelligence, I outsmarted the barbarian.
Wow, you outsmarted the second dumbest person in the party?
That's the point. I went up the totem pole, I didn't stay at the bottom.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
I do hope for everyone that has watched the last.
Well, anyway, I'm guessing I'm also sitting in my Pokeball for this fight.
Nope, you are in control.
What?
I'm treating the Pokeball as me controlling your character. So that's what the Pokeball means in this case.
Okay.
So technically, Bars is. Yeah. So you're gonna be fine in this fight. I think you're gonna be. This is a 60 by 60 foot room, so I believe you're in the back right corner. I had you somewhere like that.
All right. Cool.
So you got that at least. Judgement. Alright.
Distracting everyone. I keep on moving.
Ay. Stupid D&D Beyond right now. At least on my computer.
Yeah, I keep getting that dumb. Ooh, I'm a zombie. You know.
It's taking forever to load on my side too, so I wonder if there's something going on.
Probably a maintenance or something that we don't know about.
Maybe.
Completely fine.
I think they just released a new thing recently, so that might be it.
They did.
Yeah. Okay.
They could be adding that.
Yeah, that might honestly, that's fair. That's fair then.
Recent patch or something like that's always going to cause issues. So.
Yeah, the most recent new thing that just came out. Yeah, it literally came out like I think this week. And because it's a weekend, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, so in that case, I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably gonna just skip Barsis and Rabbit Song and other than maybe like doing like the same thing each time, which is just going to be Eldritch Blast and
Vicious Mockery.
We need those.
Look, I'm trying to say is like I could have done more advanced stuff with them, but I can't pull up the character sheets because it's taking literally forever.
That's fair.
So yeah.
I
Anyway,
got mine on a piece of paper, so I'm good to go. If
We're also just going up against Clown that gives off rapey vibes.
What?
That is true.
Anyways. Okay, anyways. So I remember at the last session though, we had the enemy go last. I don't believe I've actually introduced the enemy's name, so I'm not going to give it away.
No, the enemy I thought was going first because
I remember that the last thing I did was that the enemy actually had attacked last, and then we ended it.
Okay.
I remember specifically that was the thing.
I believe he tried teleporting to me and attacking me, but it failed.
Yeah, it was a special action. It was a special action that he could do during his turn. Anyways, so with that being said, it will be Kriv's turn.
Am I frightened?
Or not Kriv, excuse me. Right. Blah. I'm sorry. Too many Dragonborns.
There's only 2 of us.
I think there's 3.
That was the 3rd one.
It's that easy.
That's the thing.
That's too many.
I think we have actually 3. That's the thing.
All right. Shit.
Did I?
Okay, so he's pretty much where is he positioned in the room right now?
Dead center.
Dead center, and where am I at in correlation to that?
15 feet away because Kriv was 10 feet away.
Okay. I guess in this instance, I will go ahead and yeah, I'll go ahead and just pull my spear out and chuck my spear at him because I love doing this.
Fair. Okay. Make an attack roll.
Yeah. Boink. 16.
Just hits.
Just hits. Okay, so we know the minimum is 16 now.
Or 15.
Or 15, but I'm probably assume it's 16 to be on the safe side.
Where
And
is...
then I'll roll for damage and 6 damage.
Oh, did I not? No. We had one other player I guess I forgot accidentally to do. What was his name? Something Snake. Emerald Snake. There we go. Okay, 6 damage you said, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
It is Emerald Snake in the Zoom.
I don't know. I don't think he is. On it.
Okay, with that, then I guess I'll go ahead and I'll draw my short sword.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, my short sword. I'm sorry, my long sword.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if I want to move close to him because seeing him as he has a beard, big giant, baby over here.
You can't. You still, I believe, can taunt him. I believe we said it was 15 feet for it.
Was it?
I think because it got powered up.
The thing is, I used my other action to draw my.
Well, I think your taunt was a bonus action.
Oh, was it? Okay, then
I think we said it was a bonus action to taunt.
Okay, then I'll go ahead and I'll deploy my taunt then.
Okay, if it doesn't say 15 feet, I'm going to treat it as 15 feet because you did get the power up.
I know it's 15 feet on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so he will have to make wisdom saving throws if he wants to attack anyone else but you.
Yay.
And I don't remember if I increased the damage on the save.
Oops, I forgot to do something. I literally told myself I was gonna do something different this fight, and I didn't do it. I'm an idiot. Oh well.
Happens.
I'm just living up to my intelligence. That's all.
Happens to the best. Okay, with that, Rake, I believe you said you don't want to move, or at least not closer, so technically it's Rapid Song next. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and do Vicious Mockery. I believe it's a wisdom save of 12. Yeah, he's good. So she tosses out insult, but he's just not bothered by it. So after that, oh yeah, don't forget, Rake, you have a Bardic Inspiration, a D6, that you can add to ability, attack roll, or a saving throw.
Yep, I've been saving it just because I'm a hoarder. Have to act like my dragon self.
Well, just remember that it doesn't last forever, so.
Oh, fair enough.
It's like 10 minutes, I think, or something like that. Kriv.
A does touch.
Yeah.
Can I go near him?
No. You wait. No. That's right. You did succeed the throw last time for fear. So you are not feared.
So Ada is going to touch someone.
So you're good. So you're gonna move up 5 feet. So you're gonna move up next to him because you're 10 feet away technically. Okay.
Yep. Come on, big money.
I'm gonna take that as that was not big money.
It was on a 20, then it just boop.
What was the roll? Because, like I said, D&D Beyond's being really slow for me. So
it was a 2 plus 5, which was a 7.
Nope. No hit. You can just see the guy just moves to the sides kind of deftly. Excuse me. He looks like he's it looks like he's more dexterous than he is wearing actually like heavy armor. Because he instead of taking the hit, he just dodged to the side.
Does it say dodge when he does that? That'd be great. I'd love it.
Anyways. But I think you already bonus action raged, right? Or did you?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna say you did.
Yeah, I have 2 rages left.
Okay. So, did you want to do anything as a bonus action, or do you have even the ability to do so?
Well, my rage still has what?
It lasts until you are not attacked or you don't attack yourself for a turn. If I remember correctly, the wording.
It's up for 1 minute, 10 rounds.
Yeah, it's 10 rounds. So okay. So with that being said, Artorias, you're next.
All right. How far away was I from that potion again?
I believe you were right at the wall, and he was trying to stop you initially. So I think you're actually, because you grabbed the orb, I believe, and then I said you would have to grab the potion as an action.
Mm-hmm.
I think what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to treat it as a bonus action to grab stuff instead, because it's not very hard of an option.
Mm-hmm.
So you can use that as your bonus action, and you can keep your action to something else. I'll wreck on that.
All right. So how far away is the enemy, and how close are my allies?
You are 30 feet away from the enemy. The enemy is literally at the dead center of the room.
All right then.
Actually, no, he's 40 feet away because Crib was dead center in the room, and then Crib was dead center in the room. Then he moved up a little bit to the guy, so he's about 35 to 40 feet away. So I'm going to say 40 feet to make it simple. And then the closest ally would be probably Hebe.
All right, so I'll snatch the potion and head right to Hebe.
Okay. So you move 30 feet to the east corner, which is going to be if you're facing into the wall, facing towards the wall, it's the right-hand side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you head over to Hebe. What do you do?
Yep.
What you doing, bro?
Hot potato.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I'll just look on and process the entire situation, how far away the enemy is, and the possible distractions I could cause, or probably hit him. Doubt it though. Oh, all right. I guess I'll just stay back and watch for now, since I can't go any further.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Artorias, he's going to do a legendary action. He is going to cast. He's going to cast a cantrip. He's going to cast.
This guy's got a.
He's going to cast Shocking Grasp.
No.
Yeah, we've been dealing with this already, Hebe. Trust me. This is.
Wait. No, I'm here. I'm here now. You got some.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is?
Oh, no, it's
right next to you.
Riv, what is your AC?
15.
Okay, that doesn't hit then. All right, so he lurches out with a hand that's electrified. You see this. You move to the side to dodge as he was trying to attack you with Shocking Grasp. Artorias finished your turn. What were you doing for your action? Just standing there, or you just?
Well, I can't really do much, but just watch on the fight since I already moved 30 feet.
And do you have a bow or anything like that?
I don't have a bow. No, unfortunately not. I mean, I probably have a dagger I can throw at him, but I don't think that'll reach.
No, that'd probably be a bad idea, considering your weapon.
Yep.
Alright, anyways, that being said then, Hebe, your turn.
Alright. simple. I'm just gonna throw a firebolt at this guy.
Okay.
Alright. Oh yeah! That's a 19.
That hits.
Mm-hmm. Damage. 7 fire damage.
Okay. 7 damage. All right, you see him stumbling a little bit now, but he's not. He's looking a little beat up, but not like super beat up. He's still very capable of fighting.
Okay, and then bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, no, that's only for if I actually cast a spell. Never mind.
What was it?
I guess
Oh, the storm or the sorcery?
Yeah, where I just fly up.
Yeah, I think if it says specifically spell, I think that means you can't be a cantrip. It has to be an actual level 1 or higher spell.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember wording correctly.
Yeah. So I guess I'll just kind of stay where I am because I seem to be in a decent place.
Okay.
I'm also right next to Artorias, so yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay where we are.
Okay. Already done that. So yeah, he's just gonna do nothing then. Okay. Barsis is next. Barsis, I'm gonna just make it very simple. Eldritch Blast. Don't remember what his plus is. I think it was +6. So that would hit. I believe Eldritch Blast is a D8. That'll do. If I'm wrong on the damage, I'll correct it, but I'm going to say that was 7 damage. Alright, so you see the Eldritch Blast kind of hit him. He kind of lurches back a little bit, but he's just smiling, laughing.
This is freaky, bro.
It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be freaky.
He's just a Kefka. Just don't worry about it.
Pretty much.
What is the?
Okay, it's the new route. Oh, that's right. We have that going on. Okay. You continue to see more of the coffins start to shake. They're looking like something's trying to get out, but they're not quite there yet. And the coffins that are activating are on the right-hand side of the room. It's about 2 coffins.
Okay, we're dealing with coffins with things that are probably trying to break out. Oh, great.
Well, that being said, it is the enemy's turn.
No.
What is he gonna do? Actually, at the beginning of his turn, Riv, I need you to make a charisma saving throw. Was it charisma? Or was it wisdom? Sorry. Just make a roll and I'll tell you if it's charisma or...
No,
yeah, it's charisma.
I want to hide.
Well, you are frightened.
Why the biggest one? Why?
Because you failed your charisma saving throw, that's why.
I'm literally the most intimidating one of the party.
That don't mean jack.
I don't know about that, but you know.
Ladies, you're both pretty. Now can we fight?
I am, look at me. Okay, that was a bit douchey. I didn't mean that, but it was.
Yeah, but you're effectively pissing your pants right now, dude. This is the second time.
Okay, I drank too much yesterday.
You drank too much, but you got over it. You drank too much beer.
Yesterday? Well,
You
whatever.
also apparently got roofied, so I guess that we could also count that.
You got roofied, but you should have gotten over it considering he was
got
pissed
legally roofied.
Best
Best part.
That's the best part. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. There is 5. Oh. Okay. He is going to cast a spell. He's going to point a finger, and a black beam will come from that hand. Oh.
That's my thing.
I'm sorry, Hebe.
No.
Does he take damage?
It's gonna hurt.
How
So-
much?
With that 20.
So-
R.I.P.
You know what? Rest in peace. Because also I know that that's a D12, right?
Nope.
Yeah, that's a
It-
D12. So
It's
I'm
ray.
dead.
It's ray of sickness. Dice casting.
Oh.
That's 2d8.
Did he make us throw to do that, Eric?
Wait.
Eric,
hold up, so-
he is taunted.
Oh,
I'm down.
You right. Okay, so that first roll then will actually be the save. No, actually, I'll reroll it. Yeah, it was what DC?
14.
Okay. He did succeed on that. He got a 15.
Damn it! I'm trying, Hebe. I'm sorry.
Well, honestly, no, because I'm dead.
To be fair, technically, I was supposed to roll his save first, so I'm going to reroll it anyways. Okay. Not 20 this time, but it still does hit because it's a 19.
Hebe, I saved your life anyways.
Yeah, because the way because we have new players. The way we're doing crits is not the normal rules. We're doing crits. We maximize the damage of the dice, and then we add our modifier to it, and then we add the dice again by rolling. So, example, in this case, if the crit had gone through, it would have been minimum 16 damage. Minimum would have been 18. Minimum would have been 18 if he rolled two ones. So if he rolled maximum damage, it would have been 32 damage, which would have instant killed Hebe.
Instant kill.
I will say, Hebe, I did go onto your character, and I changed your HP a little bit because I wanted to be on fixed HP because it was, I don't know. I feel fixed HP is better than rolling for it. Feels too random sometimes.
Alright.
That also changed my HP too?
I don't know.
I was gonna say, like, I got 14 HP, so.
Oh.
She used to have 12.
So it's better.
So yes, it is better for her at least.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is better.
All right, Hebe, you take 6 damage, and that actually no, you take 8 damage because of his wings.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm at 6 HP. Cool.
Yeah, because of his necrotic shroud, which is the thing that's causing the fright as well. It has another effect as 1 on each of your turns. Deal 2 extra necrotic damage to one target when you deal damage with attack or spell.
Mm-hmm.
So it did 6, but it did plus 2 more, so it was 8.
Yeah. Oh, also part of my skin starts to peel away because it's necrotic damage as well.
Mm-hmm.
Now you know how I felt when I made that joke.
I don't.
Wait, do I also have to make a saving throw for that because Ray of Sickness, or no?
What is the exact effect? It must be. Oh yeah, you do have to make a saving throw. It's a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, bet. I got proficiency in that.
Constitution, Evie?
No. We're gonna do this. That's a 9.
Uh-oh.
No.
That is a fail. Let's see. On hit, the target takes 2d8 poison. Oh, that was actually poison damage, not necrotic. But the 2 necrotic still gets added on because it just says attack or spell.
Yeah.
So it was poison damage. And then make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the target is poisoned until the end of your next turn. So until the end of this enemy's next turn, you are poisoned. Poison.
Don't worry, I got the cards. I got cards for the.
Well, then in that case, please read it out loud what it does.
All right, shoot, I gotta pull them out, whipping them out. Okay. Hold up. That's.
Careful what we whip out here.
Whipping out cards. Don't worry.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Joke. I was gonna do that, and I'm like, nope.
Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. So a poison creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Mm-hmm.
So
until the end of the enemy's next turn, she has disadvantage on those.
And I'm not feeling too hot, so.
Nope. He's gonna stay where he is. I think he's in a spot he likes the most. Like, I think it's the most advantageous for him, so I think he's gonna just stay where he is. And since he casts a spell, he doesn't have any bonus actions available to him right now. So, with that being said, Rake, your turn. And then,
so I noticed that Hebe got hit by that, right?
yes, everyone would notice.
How far away is she?
You're pretty much dead center of the room, so she's actually like 25 feet away from you.
I'm gonna pretty much move over to her, and I'm gonna hit her with lay on hands to take away the poison.
Slap my face.
Like, quit being poisoned. You are cured.
I mean, I probably shouldn't be saying this, but equal rights, equal fights, man.
I mean, he says his hands are
rated E for everyone.
Exactly.
So basically, I'm no longer poisoned?
Yes, no longer poisoned, and you gain whatever amount of hit points he gives you.
It would be 5 as well.
Okay.
Well, it's an either or on that, by the way. Yeah,
it's
an
is it?
Or, okay.
It's an either or, because it's either I give him 5 or I could cure a disease or neutralize a poison effect to a creature.
Okay, I think at a later level you can do both.
Yeah,
I think.
So,
yeah,
but right now,
you know
I
took the poison.
I was gonna say I would rather you not have the poison.
That's true.
But lay on hands is a full action, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It is.
Yeah. Okay. If Hebe says it as well, then yes.
Okay. Damn it. Then I can't do my other thing I wanted to do. That's okay.
Tell you what. This one, I'm gonna, because it was cool. No, because it was cool. I'll allow an action.
Funny.
It was fun, and I liked it. I will allow an action this once.
I want to cast Ensnaring Strike on him.
Ensnaring Strike on him? Isn't that something that gets cast on your weapon?
No. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, never mind. It is on my weapon. Damn it. Never mind.
I mean, I think it stays until you use it anyways. Nico, go ahead and make the next one, please.
I misread on it. Yeah, you're right.
So technically, you could go ahead and do it now, and it would just be there till whenever it ends.
Okay, I'm ending it.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Person, just I got my account set up, so.
Okay, so you said you were going to put a Ensnaring Strike on your weapon?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because your action was awesome, I will allow it. So
He's got completely pimp slapped me.
exactly, that was the point. It was, and I'm not gonna lie, it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah. But it's also very much in his character.
Look, between the crying dragonborn over here and you, I can't have the smart one of the group being on right now. I mean, okay, I need your brain.
Why brain?
Oh my god, I can't deny that. I was like, yeah, that was great. I'm gonna allow it. This is once. It's gonna be a special thing. I'm going to tell you right now, if you want to get me on my good side, do creative things. Be fun. Be awesome. Like, if you want to get on my good side, that's how you get on my good side. Be awesome.
Like doing dumb stuff and being drunk?
Not necessarily dumb stuff.
Well, dumb
Like, okay,
stuff.
let me give an example of what I mean by awesome. So, I'm going to quote the Eros campaign right quick. So the Rose campaign, there is an episode where when one of the characters named Sentry is fighting essentially against like her race is called Guardians, and they're effectively like robots with metal and using metal and wood and stuff like that as kind of the components for them. And she became the leader of the race recently, and one of the creatures she ends up fighting is essentially like an anti-guardian. And this guardian can fly in the air, but she cannot. So what she ends up doing to finish off the enemy is literally Misty steps 30 feet into the air, grabs the enemy, and then just slams on top of the enemy and just finishes them off that way. And they rolled for that to happen, and it fucking worked beautifully.
Oh.
But it was so awesome. It was like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's when I'm talking about awesome. I'm talking about stuff like
Also,
that.
casting a Generic Strike is also a bonus action, so it all works out anyways. No cheating at all.
Woohoo!
Hopefully.
It was. So Rake did his turn. He moved and all that. So Rapid Song next.
Oh.
You're after Rapid Song. Well, Rapid Song's just throwing insults and it's just not phasing this dude. So yeah.
Rapid Song has met her match.
Yep, pretty much. Rip.
So do I need to do a charisma saving throw or?
You're still frightened until the end of his turn.
Okay.
You make it whenever he does the thing.
So I'm still 5 feet.
You're still 5 from me. You're still 5 feet, so you can attack him, but it's a disadvantage.
After seeing what he's done to Tiny Hebe, I'm just like, eh. Okay, roll for it, please, please. Yes.
But disadvantage.
No.
And that's what frightened does.
No.
I'm not the one that makes the rules.
Hold up, let me double check. I mean, it's really correct. It is correct, probably, but I just want to. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember reading this last week. It was ability checks and also attack rolls.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know. I know it sucks, but I'm not the one that wrote the rules for frightened.
Yeah.
That being said, Artorias.
I don't know.
What's up?
Your turn.
Ah, shit. All right. How far is the enemy from the current position, which is right next to CB, I believe?
Yep. So it would be about the same distance away still.
So he'd still be around 30, 40 feet away.
Yeah.
Let's see what I got. Nah, I mean, I might have an idea. I could use it between a stone ruin or a fire ruin, but that's gonna be a pain in my ass.
Well.
Oh wait, if I have a lot more range and like stone ruin, and if I remember correctly, all that does is just charm my enemy.
Well, do remember that ready actions are a thing, which means that you could take, instead of taking your action, you could ready an action for if in case a certain thing happens, you do this.
Alright.
Apparently also, though, I want to make it known for spellcasters, though, if you do that, it does count as concentrating on a spell, and it does use up the spell slot first. For spell purposes.
Checks on those suckers, I'm a fighter.
Well, I'm letting know for the spellcasters, that's all.
Yeah, I'm well aware. Anyways, so I'm gonna get as close to the guy as I can.
Okay, so you'd be about 10 feet away.
10 feet away?
But
shit.
Now you have to make a charisma saving throw.
Ah, fuck.
You just move close to him.
Yep. Come on.
And it's a 16. Okay, you succeed.
Nice.
You succeed, so you're good. Okay. So, what are you going to do? You move forward, what else?
I move forward, what else? I can't taunt the guy.
I mean, technically, he's taunted already anyway, so...
He's already taunted on me, so...
Just kidding.
Damn
And I don't think I gave you a taunt
Dragon
anyways.
That's abilities, not my...
Yeah, it's a thing he got from his shield. Taunted is an actual ability that I gave him through the shield. If taunt is actually a thing already in D&D rules, I gave him a special kind of taunt. I treat it as the taunt that we know from Final Fantasy.
Or it's just like an MMO, practically.
Pretty much. I go with Final Fantasy because it's the first thing I think of.
That's fair.
Alright, so what you got, Artorias?
Right now, I'm kind of thinking of trying to use a Fire Ruin.
I need an answer.
Scratch. I'm just gonna, stay back since I'm trying to get as close as possible to fight him, but he's still 10 feet away from me. I don't think my sword can reach that far.
Okay. Did you want to hold an action?
Nah.
Okay.
Probably save my life, but...
Okay. If you're not doing anything else, then Hebe.
Okay, I'm looking at these coffins behind me. How far away are these coffins from each other?
From each other?
Yes.
Okay, so there's 4 on each wall, and I would say each one's about 20 feet from each one. Or like, okay, so when the coffins are above the one above and below, it's like a 5 feet difference. But the crosswise, it's 20 feet.
Okay. Dang it. Alright. I guess I'll... Because these coffins are probably... feel like I'm doing something. I'm gonna attack one of the coffins.
Sure.
And I'm going to use Ray of Frost against it. Try Ray of Frost.
Are you trying to actually attack the thing, or are you trying to seal it with frost?
Kind of seal it. Let me see if I can seal it.
Okay, I'll take the hit roll still.
Yeah.
Tell you what, go ahead and roll damage, and I'll treat that as a DC, as added DC for this thing.
Okay. That's 6.
6. Okay, so you do seal it with a relatively thick thing of ice, so it looks like it's shaking less, but it does look like it will still eventually break.
Okay, I'm just buying time.
Yeah, effectively. And you also have to remember you have 2 to deal with, so. So which one is that? The top or the bottom one?
I'm saying it's gonna be the top. No. Let's go bottom one, because the top one could take the tiniest bit of fall damage.
Maybe.
Depends. Probably not, but I'm gonna try.
Depends on what it is.
I don't know what it is, so I'm gonna seal it.
Anyways, so that was your action.
Yep, and I got nothing else. And
I think that was a cantrip, so you could technically cast a spell as a bonus action.
Well, if the spell has a bonus action feature, which that's only one, and that's Misty Step, and I don't want to use my Misty Step yet.
Do you not have Quicken?
Nope, I don't have Quicken spell. I did not choose that, and I should have.
There's a use for each one, so fair enough. Okay, with that being said, Barsus, I believe I said +6 to the thing. Bless you.
Thank you.
Let's see, so that hits, deals another 6 damage. He kind of gets tossed back a little bit, but still fighting fit. He's looking a little bloodied now, but he's looking like he still can fight.
If he bleeds, he could die.
Maybe. And with that being said... Okay. Yeah, you see that the ice, at the very least, the ice is holding well on the bottom coffin still. It's not. It's still shaking, but it's not breaking apart like it would have if it maybe like it wasn't sealed by the ice. The top one looks like it's not shaking nowhere near as much the bottom one. Look, maybe it started later than the other one. Can't say. With that being said, it is his turn. Hmm. What exactly does this do? Interesting. What are your bonus actions? Actions. Bonus action that. Actions. Yeah, I think he would probably do that because it worked so well last time. Not a big fan of that.
Dragonborn.
Yeah, it worked so well last time. I'm going to go ahead and do that. While I'm thinking about it, go ahead and make a charisma saving throw, both you, Artorias, and Kriv.
Oh, why? Why? A 4!
Scaredy
guys are
dragon.
having Good time. I'm
Ooh,
sorry.
both of you are frightened.
Oh my god!
Both are
I
frightened.
only have the one spear, and I don't know what to do about this now.
This sucks. Turns out my honey badger aggression doesn't do jack shit here.
Nope.
Whatever.
You're just being.
Wait,
you're
am
just
I
being
the only
stung
one
by...
that's not frightened?
I'm not
Nope.
frightened.
Yes!
I've stayed
you
out of
kidding
range
me?
this entire time.
Technically,
I've been smart
Barses and
about
Rapid
this
Song
somehow.
aren't either. All right.
Honey badgers
Okay.
are quite friendly. They're just assholes.
Artorias.
God
Interesting.
damn it.
Well, actually, I need to roll for check first. What was the DC? Pink?
14.
14. That was wisdom, correct?
Correct.
Okay, he failed that then.
Ooh.
All right, and I actually don't know if we did upgrade the damage on it, but I'm going to say it was a D6 this time.
I can double check for you.
Please do.
It is.
If it's not listed, let me know.
It is actually not listed.
Okay, I'm going to treat it as a D6 for now, and that did 4 damage to him, 4 psychic damage. And now, in this turn, he has to focus on you.
Excellent.
Oh wait, this is basically the spell Compel Duel.
Kind of.
They're gonna need to...
But because I treat paladins more as a tank, I'm thinking more tank standards from like MMOs. So
Yeah, that's fair.
So this means he is going to attack you. Let's see. He's probably going to do that. That is a plus what? Okay. That is a 16 to hit, which I know for a fact does not hit you.
No, sir.
Cool. That was his action. He does he might actually have bonus actions. He could do that, but I don't think he's feeling the need to do that right now. Plus, also, he just did a spell, so he can't do that, actually. So, never mind. So, yeah. All right. Rake, your turn.
All right. I guess it's time to risk it for the biscuit. Let's see if we can add a third person to being terrified on the scale here.
I mean, if you want to help, you could roll. You can use your inspiration for advantage.
Oh, that's true. My question is though, how far away is he?
You moved over to Hebe, right?
Mm-hmm.
20 feet, I think.
So you would probably be about 40 feet. Actually, wait, hold on. Wait, what do you have moved?
I had to move over to Hebe the last time. And you
Well,
said the last turn he didn't move at all.
Riv, you're right in front of him. Artorias is our next. But 10 feet away. Interesting. No, he's not going to move. Okay. Yeah, he's going to stay there, so he's going to be about 40 feet away.
Okay. I'm gonna move to where I'm at least 15 feet away from him, so I'm not inside of his terrifying range.
Okay.
Is my spear anywhere nearby? Or is it still stuck on him?
I think I'll treat it as nearby because I honestly don't remember where exactly it landed. So I'm gonna say it was like it'll be right next to you.
Oh, it's right next to me where I moved.
Yeah, I'll say it's right next to you because I honestly lost track of where it was, so I'm gonna say it's right next to you, just for sake of ease.
Then I am going to pick that bad boy up and I'm gonna chuck the spear at him again if I can still do that.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay.
I don't think picking up a spear should count as an action, so
it's like more like a bonus, right?
I'd say it's a free action.
Okay, cool.
For picking it up, yeah, I'll treat it as a free action.
1 second, I need to check something really quickly.
Yeah, I'm checking your stuff too, right quick as well.
Oh, okay, perfect. This is awesome.
Spells.
Well, I need to roll the hit first. So
the weapon attack. Yeah, it's just a weapon attack.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I got a 19, so I know that hits.
Yep. All right, so
I'm actually gonna cast. Ensnaring Strike's still gonna go off. That much is for sure. But I'm gonna go ahead and cast. What's it called? Divine Smite with that as well at the same time.
Yes, I believe that's just any attack as well.
Yeah.
Where is your Divine Smite at?
It should be. It just takes up one of my caster slots, but it'll give me an additional 2d8 radiant
there it
damage
is.
on the attack.
Yeah, it'll take up one of your spell slots, and then you have Ensnaring Strike. The next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, which it concentration up to a minute. Everything mass. Finds appear upon impact. Strength saving throw or be restrained by magical vines until the spell ends. Okay. All right. So what's the damage?
Okay, so the effect damage has a 1d6 on it. I still have to roll 2 more d8s, and I have to roll also the damage on the spear, correct? So
yeah, because it's base 2d8 for level 1, and then it's the spear damage.
Yeah, so
and then if
the spear damage is 9 damage on that.
Okay.
On the spell, it's dealing an additional 2 more damage with that as well.
So 11.
11, and then
2d8.
I'm coming over here to my handy dandy.
Would it be considered? No.
Another 5 damage and another 8 damage additionally.
All right, so we got 11, 19. 19 damage. Pretty good chunk. Pretty good chunk. You can see that throw from the spear makes him lurch back a little bit, kind of coughing up, catching his breath as he's kind of just glares at you for the first time, not smiling.
Oh, and also question, how far did it knock him away from Artorias and Kriv?
Let me check one thing. Okay. Okay, so also that's true. He had to make a strength saving throw because he was restrained because of the Ensnaring Strike.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he definitely failed that because that's DC 13. He rolled a nat 1.
Damn. Pathetic.
Okay, so I'll say he gets moved. I think I'll say he gets pushed back 5 feet, and he's restricted.
Did that push him out of the range of his own fear spell on Kriv and Artorias?
Kriv, no. Artorias, yes.
Oh, you just pushed
me.
Or
Kriv was literally right next to him, so that's why.
Yeah, that's true.
You pushed him out of my range.
You would have disadvantage anyway, so whatever.
Yeah, I get used to it.
I was trying to make it Kriv to where you could actually like not have to worry about that anymore. So by the time the next turn would come up, you didn't have to make a charisma roll, and you could try to get to him.
Wait, if I run out of his range and then run back in, will I be still afraid?
I guess that's probably depend on your charisma roll again.
Let's
I'm trying to
see.
give everybody as many chances as possible.
Yeah, you're saving my ass so far. Thanks for that.
You're welcome. I don't know.
Honestly, I haven't done
It
jack.
does. It doesn't say that you lose frightened if you're outside of the range. It just says they become frightened until the end of your next turn. So
Right.
I don't. So so at the very least, they won't. He won't have to make another saving throw. So Artorias wouldn't have to make another saving throw, but Kriv will still at the beginning of this guy's turn.
Okay.
Sorry, Kriv. Sorry, Nico.
I have an idea.
I mean, he tried, so he did some damage too, so that helps. Because this guy is looking pretty beat up now, so.
Okay, I have an
Alright,
idea
good to
that I
know.
think will work.
Alright, was that your turn, Rick?
If that's my bonus action move and action, then yes.
I don't know if you did your bonus action, but I don't know what else you can do as a bonus, so.
I can actually channel. If that's a bonus action, because I don't use spells all that often.
What is the channel?
Let's see here. Channel Divinity.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. No, maybe not. Let me read. I'll come back to you. Just disregard me. Continue on.
If that's what I think it is, I will tell you right now, it probably would not work unless it's for a very specific.
It doesn't work. It's okay.
Now, granted, with the coffins shaking, that might come up, but.
We're not dead, baby.
Hey, man, this campaign's gonna have a lot of them. I've already told you guys straight up. Alright, with that being said, Rapid Song. That is a fail? Question mark? Yeah, that's a fail.
Failure.
Alright, so the insult actually works on this guy this time. He actually cries a little.
Ooh.
Dang.
Yeah, he cries actually quite a lot.
Actually started talking about
As the damage did 4. Which is the max damage.
I mean,
nice.
we'll take that.
We'll take what we can get.
And I'm gonna say I think she could do it. I think she could do it to multiple creatures. And so I'm gonna say that Rapid Song as a bonus action is gonna give Kriv a Bardic Inspiration. Which means you get a D6 on saving throw, an attack action, or an ability check.
Okay.
It lasts for 10 minutes, but you only get it once.
Okay, I'm going to use Breath Weapon.
Yes.
Breath Weapon.
Yeah, because you are within range, so that's fine. Let's see. Yours was fire, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Cone.
What kind of DC did I need to make?
A 14.
Well,
Dex save 14.
Dex save. Just in case. Does he have anything that allows anything like that?
Please let me get full damage on this bastard.
Riv has done nothing this entire fight. He's like, I just want to do something, please.
Please.
It's like at this point he's like so frightened, he just sneezes the fire out. He's just like, achoo! Ah, damn.
I get allergies when I'm terrified.
He has allergies to being frightened.
Yeah, man, he doesn't have it that often. So when it does happen, it's just
Yes, I love that. Thank you, Evie.
Okay, he's gonna take half damage. He succeeded.
Okay, can I add a d6 to that?
No, it's different because it's him doing the check, not you. He has to roll the saving throw, so you can't add the d6 to that.
Roll.
No, it is not to damage. It is to ability checks, saving throws, and attack rolls.
Okay, please max damage so that I can at least get some damage on this bastard.
All right, so what we got? What is the damage we're rolling here? So that goes to 2. Yes. Because D&D rules have this round down for some reason. I don't know why, but whatever.
Does he at least get?
He gets a little singed, but other than
Is he
that,
at least on fire?
nah, he does out of the way. He gets a little singed, but so he gets hurt a little bit, but he's not. He didn't feel it.
Griff's just sit down with his arms crossed.
1 second.
What's up?
Oh, wouldn't he still be restrained at the moment?
Ooh, you're right. I forgot about restraint.
Oh.
You're right.
Oh,
you're right.
no.
I think. I think restraint
No.
actually automatically makes it to where you fail.
Does it mean I can make damage?
Because I think if it was, Amy, do you have the thing right there for restrained?
Oh,
I do.
restrained. Give me 2 seconds. I bet you can pull it up right now.
The
Yep,
creature
found
has
it. Okay.
disadvantage on dex saving throws.
Restrained creature speed becomes 0 and it cannot benefit from any bonuses of speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay, that was a 4, so he takes full damage. So instead, I add the 3 damage to that because that was full damage instead.
Does that mean he's burned?
So he actually just straight up takes the burn from that, and because these are magical vines, the vines technically are still there. Okay, how long does that last?
Okay.
You want Kriv? You're welcome.
Thank you. Finally, I don't feel useless.
We literally turned Lemonade out of all of this.
This
guy kept dropping limits. It's like, well, eventually we're just gonna smash enough of them, just pour some sugar on it. We'll be good to go.
Let's see. He is moved away from you guys.
Okay, will he move away so far away?
He can't move away. He's restrained.
So can I move away until where I'm just not in range?
You can.
Okay.
That being said, at the end of your turn, he is going to do a legendary action. He's going to cast a cantrip. Let's see. That's that kind of check. What is this one? Okay, so he's going to cast resistance on himself. So he's going to give himself an extra D4 on his saving throws. Because if he wants to get out of this stuff, he has to make a strength saving throw.
Correct. But I don't...
He doesn't like being restrained. He likes moving around.
Oh, I know.
They like being free.
Yeah, well, he's just kind of like, screw you guys. I'm out of here.
Don't I have to do another...
Oh, so he's trying to pussy at his fight now?
Yeah, but if he wants to like try to get out of it, he has to make a strength roll to get out of it.
Yeah.
And then if he fails it, at the start of his turn, he takes 1d6 damage anyways.
Regardless if he succeeds or not, he does the d6, yes. So that would be your turn, Kriv, I assume. So that means next up is Artorias.
Oh shit, I didn't think it'd be my turn so quickly.
There's only a couple of us in this.
Yeah, I figured. Shit. Alright, how far away is he from us?
You're 15 feet away from him now because he got pushed back.
Alright, he got pushed back.
But he is stuck in place.
This is true. He still has the fear effect, but he is stuck in place.
Can someone frighten him?
Can we? I don't know.
Is he prone or frightened?
He's restrained at least.
Okay, yeah. So, so any attack rolls against this guy has advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sweet.
Support paladin.
Poor paladin, what about poor Kriv?
He said support. Support.
Support.
I heard poor.
Yeah, well, that's your poor hearing.
Touche.
gosh.
Like, actually,
Man, I felt that in my soul. Holy crap.
Maybe I should be doing the vicious mockeries. Jeez.
Oh, I felt that too.
Kriv, if you need me to, I'll go ahead and lay some hands onto the DM if you need me to, okay? I just...
You have to come over to here, sir,
God
first.
insult you.
You gotta come over to where I am
will
first,
literally
sir.
just drive over to Houston on purpose and just smack the shit out of him and drive back home.
Sure. Sure, you can do the smack first, but then I give you a hug because I haven't seen you in forever. Anyways. So, Artorias, your turn.
My idea is probably thinking of running behind him and trying to stab him with my greatsword, from the back.
Well, I mean, you could do that. I'm just going to tell you right now, the fear effect is 10 feet around him.
Yeah, I figured.
Not in front of him, around.
Yeah.
So if you're going for theatrics, sure, that's cool. I say that's all fine and dandy. I'm just letting you know if you're trying to get around the fear effect, it's not going to work.
No, I wasn't trying to get around it. I knew damn well that I'd probably still, get frightened if I failed my saving throw.
Yep.
Right now, though, my thought process just stabs
Well,
the back.
I want to note, as soon as you step in, you will have to make the charisma saving throw. And if you fail, you get stopped right in your tracks because you cannot move closer to him willingly. You can still stay 10 feet outside of his range, but you cannot willingly go closer to him.
Yep, which is, I fucking hate that effect.
Maybe it was done on purpose.
Maybe. But hey, we just, whatever. I'm gonna fucking risk it for a biscuit anyways, though, since...
Alright.
Yeah.
Charisma saving throw.
Fuck my life, I hope I roll high enough.
Please. I want this guy to die so badly.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, he succeeds.
Very nice.
But yeah, I wanted to get behind and stab my greatsword from the back.
Okay, you have advantage on attacks.
Yes.
He's restrained.
Kind of don't know how that works, but hey.
If restrained means he can't move. So you have so it's essentially he's a non-moving object. So you have advantage to hit him, meaning it's a lot harder to miss him.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Unless you're me.
So you roll. So advantage means you roll 2 dice and you take the highest result. Okay.
Ah, well, fuck. There goes that one.
Well, you gotta roll a second one. So.
Yep.
I'd laugh if it's a nat 20.
Oh no!
Oh.
It can work.
Did I just jinx
He
it?
might. I guess what happens is the way I see it in my head, at least right now, is so you go running and you blast through the fear effect like it's nothing. You go behind him and he sees it coming. You go to stab it into your greatsword and he's still stuck in the vines, but he can still move slightly as he moves his body just barely out of the way of the sword.
Dumbass, I still have a bonus action, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
All right, I'll switch my weapon to a longsword and a scimitar.
A scimitar.
Yeah, scimitar, whatever.
Scimitar. Scimitar. Yeah. Anyways, so if I remember right, that is a D4 of damage to him because he's within range of the change.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so roll the D4. It went out of the thing. I'll go ahead and re-roll that because that was caught. All right, so that did 2 damage to him.
Nice.
Okay, he's looking pretty beat up. Looking fairly ragged.
Just hope I can get the finishing kill.
I mean, that was Artorias' full turn, so he.
Listen, alright, simple. I'm gonna use my tempestuous magic, like the fly up thing that I got to fly 10 feet closer.
You have to cast a spell first.
Oh, no, it's before or after.
Does it say that? I thought it said if you cast a spell, you do it.
Nope. As a bonus action, you can cast a gust of air to surround you before or after you cast a spell of first level or higher.
But you have to cast a first level or higher otherwise, though.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm doing it for my own sake of, like...
Yeah. So, or at least I guess I'll just use my movement action then. Well, no, because that kind of...
Yeah, well, I will say that the range is 10 feet, so you could stay outside of... If you could stay 15 feet or outside of that range, you're fine.
Yeah, I want to. So I'm gonna like fly 10 feet. So about. I just want to be like 30 feet with.
So you don't even need to fly. You could just move up forward.
I guess true. I just wanted to make it cool. So I'll move up.
I mean, that's fair. If you don't rule it cool, I'm not gonna judge.
I'm going cool, okay? And then
Yes.
I'm going to witch bolt his ass.
Right in the butt.
All right. If I remember right, that's an attack roll. So give me an attack roll with advantage.
First one is 16.
Okay.
Let's roll the second one. See if I get higher.
You did.
Oh, 25.
That unfortunately is not a crit, but it still hits nonetheless.
Yeah, and I'm going to cast this at second level. So.
Okay. Technically, you are supposed to declare what level you're casting at first, but
oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm fine with it. It's fine.
All right. What? It's not giving me what I rolled. Okay. I'm going to use one of my sorcery points to re-roll that.
I think you re-roll only the 2, right?
I can re-roll up to 5 dice, so yeah, I would just re-roll the 2 dice.
Yeah.
So let's see if I can get any higher. Please let me get higher. 13. 13.
Did you re-roll both dice, or did you want to only roll the 12? Or the 2, I mean. Did you only want to re-roll the 2, or do you want to re-roll the 6 and the 2?
I wanted to re-roll my damage dice. So the 2, 6, and 2. I can re-roll both of them.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. I was wondering if you wanted to keep the 6 and re-roll the 2.
Well, no, I kind of re-rolled both and I got a 13, so I'm just going to keep the 13.
You could have technically had an 18 if you kept the 6. That's why I'm asking.
Okay, I guess I'll keep the 6 and make it 18 so I can kill him. I want this guy dead.
Okay.
Punched really, really hard.
Okay, so you see him get kind of wind knocked out of him. He's looking bloody, looking real beat up right now. Was that your turn, or?
Yeah, because I bonus action did my action, so I'm all done.
Okay, at the end of your turn, legendary action.
You son of
a... there's 1 minute left.
Okay, go ahead and make the next one. I'm going to let you know, Artorias, Shocking Grasp is coming your way.
I fucking knew it.
First result is 16, second result is a 13. Okay. Is Artorias already in here? It doesn't look like it. There he is.
Now, if he's doing that spark attack, wouldn't he also have to... Does that legendary action cause him to actually have to...
attack? Yes.
Take a willpower test again?
Ooh, He is going to try to attack another target, so actually, yeah, that would. So I rolled for his attacks. I didn't roll for that. I forgot to do that. That would be a failure, so he could not do it then.
I still remain untouched throughout the entire campaign.
You're welcome,
Good for you.
He takes.
You're welcome.
He takes 2.
You have not been touched in the no-no square yet.
Give it time.
No,
he took 2 damage from that.
Give it time.
He only can cast a cantrip with that. So actually, if he can't do that, no, I don't do it then. Oh wait, he has to make a concentration check. He's good. Anytime he takes damage, he has to make a concentration check because he does have the resistance.
Oh, didn't mean to roll that. Sorry.
I didn't see it, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Shit.
Also, have you guys just been like, can we leave the room? Question mark. How did y'all?
The door closed behind us. Trust us, that was the first thing we thought when we saw him.
Yep.
The first time we saw him, we were like, nope, let's get the fuck out. Door slam. Fuck.
Yep.
I mean, kinda, yeah.
And even if I
Like,
didn't say it, that's technically did what happened.
Yeah, Dad, we couldn't really leave because if we did, we'd be leaving behind the potion and whatever artifact it grabbed.
Oh, that too, yeah. I was actually trying to be a kind person.
Wait a fucking
for
second,
once
what
to
about
go
that
and
chest?
Save people's life.
He has the chest still.
He still has a chest throughout this entire fight?
Dude.
Damn.
You never asked.
Wait, there's a okay.
Well,
So we got
no
an
one
orb,
knows
we got a
better.
potion.
He's got a chest that's got a magical lock on it.
Ah.
So with that being said, it is. I believe Hebe just had her turn.
I did.
So Barsis' turn. So with that,
please, Barsis, just freaking kill him.
Unfortunately, he just misses. He literally just misses. He rolled. Actually, wait, no. Advantage. Not me, he hits. Never mind, he hit. And he dealt 4 damage. Okay.
Was that the jester thing?
No, that was Barsa's attacking with words.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
So I'm not afraid anymore.
That's also not your turn to attack it, right?
Well, he would have to make the check during this guy's turn, but I don't know if he's within 10 feet of him or not. Forget.
No, I went out of it.
You did. Yeah, you did. Artorias is the only one that's within. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make me a check, Artorias.
Oh, also, you need to make me a check too.
For the strength. Oh yeah, the damage check. The damage is automatic. The damage is automatic, regardless of the check.
Oh yeah, that's.
If he wants to get out of it, he can make a strength check.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
That 20 was it?
All right. Do you want to roll the damage for me, Pink?
Sure.
It's a D6.
Correct. Damn, it's only 1 damage.
Okay, it was meant to be then. It was meant to be because I also rolled a D6. I rolled a 1. So don't feel bad. I rolled a 1 as well, so don't.
I was hoping that he was going to die to the entangled damage. I actually had a line for this.
I will tell you, he does have more than enough health to not die to that.
Damn it.
He's looking beat up, but he's not that beat.
Okay.
With him being where he's at right now, does he care? He's waiting. Because this guy is smart. This guy is smart. Weighing his odds. Yeah. It seems that I have finally met my match. Perhaps it's time for me to go to make the next batch. Until the next time, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you in the next round.
Oh, son of a bitch. Don't tell me about
Teleports.
that.
Oh my God.
Motherfucker took the chest too, I bet you.
Griff just sits down.
And we are out of initiative. But the chest falls to the ground.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, so I want to note before you guys do anything else, the second he teleports, doors open. And as the doors open, you see Lana there with, I believe it was Nea. I believe it's pronunciation. I'm sorry if I messed it up, Arsis, by the way. But you see Nea there, and you see Sarvati on a stretcher with them.
Why bring the injured person with you?
Because we can cure her faster this way.
I'm going to be honest, like, this is the DM saying that this whatever, you were going to have to come back here for another thing anyways. So I'm saving you guys time bringing Sarvati here.
That makes a lot more sense.
So, with that being said, you see Lana and Nea carrying Sarvati on a stretcher. And you see, I believe we have 2 new guys here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you see... Let's go ahead and let them introduce themselves. So, interesting, you first.
All right. You see a tiefling. They seem kind of strange. They seem kind of meek as well. Probably not much for conversation. They're kind of dark. They're kind of like a how do I?
About how
like a
high,
dark
how
red.
tall are you? Like your skeleton?
I'm 5'11". Not terribly strong.
So you're looking a little light, if anything. Yeah. So you look lithe, kind of 5'11" in height. What's your hair color?
Dark blue.
Okay, and your eyes? Like, describe what you look like what's your eyes look like, your color of your hair, that kind of thing.
His eyes seem like kind of like solid black orbs.
Okay.
All right.
All right, and what kind of weapon are you carrying?
There's a staff and there's a spear in one hand.
Okay. Anything kind of giving away what you are? Like a symbol, anything like that?
Let's see. Let me see. No symbol.
Okay. And then I believe we have the other as well. I believe that would be Gregory in this case.
Yes. So my character is a druid named Brave Bear.
All right. You describe to us what a Brave Bear looks like.
I posted a picture in the Discord.
Well, this is also being recorded, so for the people that are listening to this as the video.
Well, he's an elf dude, and he has a head of a deer on his head, and he has a magical staff. It's a quarterstaff.
Okay. All right. So,
okay, not gonna lie, it's kind of freaky with the deer.
Yeah, no, you had to certainly.
With that being said, you will have Lana walk in with Sarvati, and she's looking around, looking at you guys. If I'm correct, only Kibi really got hurt, but even then, she got healed. No, she didn't get healed. She got cured from poison. So you're still looking pretty beat up.
Yeah.
Other than that, everyone looks pretty much okay.
Gotcha.
Right.
You okay?
Yeah, everyone was looking good otherwise.
I'm fine.
You look a bit
I mean,
I know what I'm gonna do real.
Not so much. Emotionally, probably traumatized.
I'm going to I'm gonna pat Hebe on the back, but kind of like a rough pat, but at the same time, also do a lay on hands on her as well.
Ow! Ow!
Alright.
How can something that's supposed to heal hurt so much?
Tough love. Tough love.
My hands are rated E for everyone.
How much do you give me? How much health?
How much did you go down by chance?
I think it was 8.
8. I'll pat you on the back twice. That will give you 10 health back.
Oh dang! Oh,
I think you can choose how much you want to do in all one go. I think you give us.
It's up to 5. That's why I'm like, here, just have 10. Just back
all right.
simple.
Okay. All right. So I guess I just get 2 extra hit points? Question mark.
No, it doesn't work that way. It heals you back up to full.
Yeah.
So with that being said, Lana's just kind of looking around. It's like, looks like you guys had a little bit of fun, quote unquote.
It was not fun. It was not fun.
What happened
I had a
here?
one-liner for the guy and everything.
She's looking around and she could see the by the way, the coffin's no longer shaking.
Fucking knew it. Fucker was probably necromancer or something.
Or necromancers.
If he was a necromancer, he wasn't doing very much, like a lot of raising. Like he didn't look like he's doing a whole lot of necrotic stuff and like other kind of things that get like as a necromancer. Point of matter, I'm trying to say is he's not giving the vibe of a necromancer. He's too lively for that.
Yeah, he had a creepy smile on his face the entire time as it feels thinking about all his victims.
Hey! We slapped it off of him a couple times, okay?
Poor little Timmy.
Wow.
And yeah, of course. I mean, I wanted to stab the guy in the back and make a one-liner, but that didn't succeed.
Okay, anyways.
So
you have sovereignty here, which we're probably going to need her here. But what about these two?
They offered their services to help out in case something happened along the road. So we hired them to help protect us along the route.
So basically guards.
In a sense.
Tiefling.
If I remember right, interesting, your character served
Vitris.
Yeah, so yeah. So I would say you would probably have met Lana before. Just because like I think from where you lived, like this town's not too far from where you lived. So this would be probably a common spot you would go to.
Alright. Good to know.
Well, this town, the town she's from, I should say. So it's like I've met this druid over here, and she's pointing at your character. Interesting. Before a couple times, so I know I can trust them at the very least, and we serve the same goddess, so I figured he wouldn't mind helping out. As for the other one, he seemed to be keen on coming over.
All right, then. I kind of like.
So with that being said, also I'm going to say while she's saying that, she's moving with Nea to the center of the room and lays Sarvati gently on the ground.
Right.
I go up to these two and I was gonna say, like, I walk up to these two and I like hold out my hands and I'm like, well, both of my hands, each one to each one of them, like, I'm Hebe Clarabout. Nice to meet you. I'm very tired. Basically for you guys, you see what is essentially like a 5-foot, I believe I said 5'6" or 5'7".
It should be on the thing, Discord.
Yeah.
Did you message me recently? Hello.
5'6", pink woman. I'm a Bosmia with little outside gills that are like 3 gills on each side of my head. I also have a little bit of darker pink hair as well, and completely blacked out eyes as well, alongside a pair of glasses. Not much else. I'm wearing kind of like an odd dress per se for especially an adventurer, but that's all the clothes I've got. So, but yeah. Also, I got web tan, so that's another thing. And a bit of a tail. Not much though.
As Phoebe walks to greet you two, I walk behind her and I greet both of you as greetings, Tiefling, greetings, Elf, and my character is a 8 feet tall dragonborn with piercing blue snakish eyes, and his skin is a reddish brown, covered in deep scars and burns and scales that are missing, with one lateral scar across his left eye, going down his mouth to his neck, and he is only wearing a loincloth type pants with a half cloak covering his right shoulder and basically the right half of his body.
Please do not be frightened. He's more of a jokester than a Spider.
I'm doing that right quick. I'm going to grab something right quick. Continue converse.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, who's gonna be next?
Not
Hey,
going
babe,
far, so
how
don't
you
riot.
Dragonborn? How are you doing?
Great. I just a bit
I want to
pissed
get
at
something
this
for
roaster that we just fought.
food purposes for myself.
All right.
Yeah. Elf, mind I ask of your name?
My name is Bear. What is your name?
My name's Kriv. Tiefling.
Just kidding.
What's your name?
Thryagnos. Nice to meet you.
Same. I have a feeling you and I are going to be good friends.
Don't. I just kind of like whispered, "Don't trust it. Don't trust it." He may give you some weird stuff, man. Just take it.
Yeah, you're gonna hear my character in the background. It's like
as you
he
say
will
that, I
pay
just
off the
put you
bartender
against
to
the head.
actually rig or to say drug your beer. Just to give you a heads up, he will do that.
It's
Wait,
true.
what
I
did
saw
you
him
say?
do it.
What did you say, Rake?
I said he's a cheater when it comes to actual drinking games.
Well, let's find out again. Let's go drink. You want to
Not
be a pure
not
dragon
now.
boy.
Shouldn't you all be helping Sarvati first?
We
Oh,
probably
yes.
should.
Since,
Yeah,
you know,
she is.
we kind of brought her here for you guys. I will say that, well, I will say we initially weren't going to come out here, but I received a message from my lady saying to bring Sarvati with. And so here we are.
We don't get many messages, so we weren't entirely sure. So yeah. Well, I'm sorry. I'll come
That
over.
we're in the middle of a fight, so I don't think we'd be able to get any messages.
I think that she probably could have, but at the same time, like, I think it was specifically like Beatrice was giving a message to Lana to head over your way, because maybe there's something going on that you guys don't know.
Let me check my messenger Falcon really quick to see if I have any, saved messages or something like that.
You don't even have a messenger Falcon. I guess I'll come back over. I'll rush over and I'll kneel down and I'm like, okay, so what's going on? What do we need?
Okay, so I think you were here for that the last episode we talked about it, where the potion that was here is the potion you guys need to deal with the curse that has been keeping Sarvati asleep. Words.
Okay, yeah, that's right. That's right. Anybody got the potion?
I think
that would be me.
Artorias would have it. Yeah, Artorias would have it.
I basically grabbed everything in the room, since everyone else is distracted playing the boss.
I will say that the chest now feels much heavier than before.
I mean, would I still be able to pick it up?
Barely.
Just barely?
Yeah.
You could get a shimmy it across the floor.
I don't think I'm that weak.
It's not that you're weak, it's that the magic spell is activated.
Yeah, no wonder. Well, I mean, I guess I'll try carrying it over my shoulder while I,
Yeah, no, that ain't happening.
That ain't gonna happen? Alright.
Nah. The thing is, it's not because it literally changes its weight based on the strength that it's being put into it.
Ah. Sadistic fucker, I guess.
Pretty much. Or maybe it's just someone doesn't want it to be, taken away.
Dude, we came here, we found a chest, we're gonna take it.
Can I break the other book?
Well, so what are you guys doing? I know that Artorias has the potion, so...
I have the potion, yeah. I also picked up the chest, walked by...
What are you doing with the potion? Because you know that's the one that can remove the curse.
Like, yeah, of course, I'm gonna hand it to them.
Alright, so you're handing it to Lana?
I believe so.
Okay. Well, just so you know, Lana's the priestess, Nea's the person that you guys brought back the last time when you guys came here. So you're handing it to Nea then? Or not Nea, but Lana?
Yeah, handing it to who's more trustworthy at the moment than who we literally just met.
Okay. I mean, you technically could do it, but I mean, Lana is the one that has medical training, so fair enough.
I mean, yeah, I don't.
So, anyways, with that being said, I'm going to just assume that you are giving the potion to Lana, and Lana is going to lift up Sovereignty just slightly, and then slowly feed her the potion. And after the potion finally finishes getting poured, she lays Sovereignty back down slowly, and she doesn't wake instantly. It takes a couple minutes for the potion to go through her system and such like that. And it wasn't very obvious before because of the glow's color. The glow's color is black, but you do notice that a little bit of a glow disappears from the ground, I'm not from the ground, but the stretcher. So technically, she was on the stretcher, right? With that, with the symbol gone on her back, she wakes up slowly at first, but then she starts to push herself up and just kind of looks around the room, kind of holding her head. It's like, ugh, what happened?
A lot.
Not gonna lie, Hebe's gonna start tearing up a little bit, just like as like a whole relief thing. Like, thank God this is all over.
I just nudge Reik like on the side of his shoulder, like insinuating, kind of happy that she wasn't awake when we were out drinking.
So usually she's already looking around, and she notices that Hebe is starting to tear up a little bit. And she starts thinking back, and then she remembers what happens, and it's like, don't worry, Hebe. I did what I did because I didn't want to see you fall. I didn't want you to get hurt. I'm glad all of you are. She looks at all of you. I'm glad that all of you are safe.
How are you feeling, Sovereignty? You did take it a bit rough.
A little tired, honestly. But nothing I can't manage. As she's saying that, she's starting to push herself up to get up, and she starts slowly standing. She's not shaky, but she's definitely taking her time getting up.
Do you need some help?
I think I got it. And she stands up fully, a little shaky, but she's keeping her balance.
Are you in some pain?
It's more of just tiredness. I don't think we've been introduced. I'm Sovereignty.
I'm Brea.
Nice to meet you. I am the one that has hired the adventurers that you see around me, and she motions to all the other 6 from the group, from the original group, I should say technically, but whatever.
The OGs.
But yeah, so
OGs.
pretty much. That really took it out of me. But I will be fine. It will take a little, but I will be.
A question for the DM. Last session, I broke one of 2 hinges at the back of the treasure chest.
Yeah.
Can I try to break the other one open?
I will say that the magic is probably not going to allow you. There's just other reasons. There's also other reasons why I'm also preventing it from being open right now. I have my reasons.
Sad South African noises.
I mean,
South
I hope we bless the raids in Africa. What?
No. I'm gonna add to my quote list.
Jesus Christ.
Anyways. As you can see, Sarvati starting to slowly gather herself. Her ears perk up and her tail bristles, and it looks on alert. She's not looking in any one specific direction. She's just looking around the room. Like, you could tell she's alert by something. What is this vile presence I feel?
Oh,
A
we made that
jester?
that jester that we just had to like get rid of.
Jester?
Yeah, he never told us his name, but
A real piece of shit.
What did he look like?
Creepy as hell. Looked pretty gay.
Yeah.
You kids.
Fruity jester.
Creepy smile the entire time.
I'm gonna assume you guys actually give an actual description of what he looked like.
Yeah, we just can't remember.
Yeah.
It was essentially a lot of silver. It was a lot of silver, like
Yeah,
silver hair,
I'll
black.
probably-
Yeah,
I'll give
black.
the
His eyes were
description.
black. But his skin was silver. His robes were effectively as white as silver.
yeah.
Probably best I don't give out descriptions, because most of mine are just gonna be insults.
Yeah, I will say Hebe gives out like a detailed description.
She goes pale.
What's wrong?
Who would be the closest person to her?
Probably me.
Not a hippie.
She puts a hand slightly on your shoulder to kind of balance herself, but not like fully putting her weight on you. She's just like kind of catching herself. Things are much worse than I feared. It seems to me we're dealing with much, much more than we initially thought. This goes beyond just a lich now. I've heard tales, rumors mostly, of an evil presence long, long ago. Trickster of sorts. The only thing that was really known about them was as a nickname, the Trickster God. But they were known for many evil and vile things that they did. They were sealed away by Atera. Haven't been heard from since. There's not much to go on right now because any of the history that was brought up about this god has been long, long ago. Thousands of years. This is bad.
History check. Do I know what she's talking about? Is there even like a sliver of a chance I would know?
A very faint sliver. I will say roll a history check. I have a DC in mind. I'm going to say it's pretty high.
Okay. That's a 19.
Okay.
Damn, almost a 20.
So close.
Hmm.
Wait, why am I rolling this? A cleric should probably know this.
Well, to be fair, it's actually not very well known knowledge, period.
Oh.
You think to yourself for a moment, and you try to, like, something's bothering you, like you know that there's something there, and it dawns on you. There is one text that was in a book, very old book, that you probably read that honestly you probably shouldn't have been reading. And it was mention of a war that happened between the gods. And this trickster god has been known to make deals with people, and they get exactly what they wish for. But there's always a twist in the favor of the trickster god in the end. And it was how almost entire nations became enslaved to this god to do their bidding, to try to overthrow Altera as the goddess that is in charge.
Okay. I gotta like look at Sovereignty and I'm like, you don't think someone made a deal?
I'm hoping not. But if the person you describe is anything to go by, we may have a lot on our hands in the future. We'll have to be careful.
Riv is just like, you can see it's just like, come on.
I thought you were just gonna be staring off into nothing and just go like, "What?"
Yeah, no, I do that.
No,
Like,
You're just like, you don't know what to
just
say.
like stare of like,
you know, kind of like I'm not sure if you watched it, but have you ever watched SEO Abridged, the first episode?
the
I don't
That
care really
one
for their
season,
Bridge series
everyone-
stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I figured, but like, it's just because in the first episode, there's just when the guy's describing everything, everyone's just going like constantly just yelling out "what" until they were showing a video and they were like, they for some reason got it after being shown a video, even though everything was being described to them in detail. It was like,
I
be like-
kind of turned to everyone and I'm like, guys, we may have just fought a god.
and we could have killed him.
No.
I will say that he definitely did not give off divine vibes. He gave off powerful, strong, magical vibes, but he wasn't like so over the top that he was like, excuse me, much stronger than you guys. Like as far as magic went,
So basically,
either
someone would
making
be
a
like a
choice
he'd be
very
more like a
powerful god.
servant.
yeah,
Oh, so an angel.
Maybe it's
an
maybe an angel
could
or
also
a
just
person
be,
that made a deal.
the champion. Yeah, could be
Yeah,
this guy's champions or something.
Maybe the champion, maybe
yeah,
not.
You know, champions. Yeah.
If not champion,
I am
probably a
the
demigod. I
champion.
highly doubt that.
Oh yeah, that's
So,
another
Kriv, on
thing
the
these
doll,
new
tell
guys
me
probably
where he
don't know is
frightens
that
you.
we're champions and stuff like that. Wait, we're champions of the one guy's god, aren't we?
Well, I mean, 3 of you guys are champions of one god, one specific god.
Yeah.
I thought there was only one champion.
No,
No,
there's 3.
It's
Or
3.
Sorry,
There's
speaks
four.
up. Or
Hmm?
she looks down at the ground first, then looks at all you. I know some of you know. But I am the chosen Atara. My mission was to investigate what's the cause of this outbreak, along with there's something deeper. My lady never told me what per se, but she told me one of my missions was to cleanse places like this. She's looking around, and she feels like her hair's just kind of standing on end. Like you could tell she's sensitive to something that's in this air. And he's like, you guys can't feel. You feel a presence, but it's not to the same extent that Sarvati feels it.
Yeah, all the time, especially when I'm high.
Wait, hi, you get with what? With what?
Shrooms.
Yeah, shrooms.
Oh my god.
I walk over to Breer and I just say, hey, can you give me some?
Oh my god, of course.
He was like shrooms? What?
Anyways,
Hey, Magnus and the Ludus.
there's something.
Oh, those things would have helped for the worst of damages you get.
There is something that I must do. And what I need you all to do So I need you to go back over there near the door. Don't leave the room. Just stay near the door.
Okay.
All right.
And then you see Sorority move dead center into the middle of the room. I'm assuming the treasure chest is still. I'm gonna say the treasure chest is in the dead center of the room as well. So she's gonna be like right in front of the treasure chest.
Mm.
And this is the reason why I put this song into the Discord. You guys don't have to listen to it now, especially if your audio is being picked up from your computer. So, but she closes her eyes, and then you could see kind of like almost an aura flowing off of Sarvati. And it's a light orangish yellow like flames that are flowing off of her. And before I go too far into it, Nico, go ahead and make the next one, please, because this is going to be going into a lot of detail.
Yeah.
Emojis.
All right.
So I have a new arsenal emoji now.
Waiting for everyone else to join. Then when everyone else is here.
I'm going to buy Zoom for us so that we don't have to do this.
Sounds
But
good.
it's just gonna take a while, so please just bear with me.
Now you take your time. Because this is honestly going to be a lot of what's going on with Sarvati kind of thing moment. This is intended to be roughly about the whole length of the song, which is about 7 minutes. So you got some time. So I'm going to ask you guys to kind of mute yourself for now. Like you don't have to mute like your headphones, just your mic. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and play the music because I got this idea in my mind. Turn it up a little bit. There we go. Okay. And as you see this orange and yellow glow kind of just coming off of Sari, you hear music. I'm going to move it a little closer just to make sure it picks up. Which is odd because Rapid Song's not playing her anything. Just hear this gentle tone. And Sardi starts singing. And this melodic voice as she starts moving slowly and with purpose. And as you watch, as she moves, her hands waving, kind of like giving like a little, almost like an afterglow kind of feel. Like there's an after image. That's the word I'm looking for. And you see her feet dancing around the center of the room, slowly and surely. But it's very methodical, very elegant, making a circle and many different symbols on the ground. And as you see her feet move, she has her tail falling along with it. And as she sings the lyrics, one of the words sticks out, and it's birthright. Two of them technically, birthright and love. And as she says love, she looks at Nea. And then she's just in general just dancing with just a general smile on her face. And her eye, if you look at her eyes closely, they're glowing. Like the whole eyes are just almost one solid color, but still you can make out the pupils of her eyes. And as she's dancing, she slowly, when she finishes the circle in the middle, she moves to the north of the room. And as she moves to the north of the room, but her feet are still moving elegantly and slowly, she starts almost like, as the next part of the song, part of the music, as it starts to pick up in pace and its crescendo starts playing, a burst of flame comes out of her. And you guys don't feel any heat from this. In fact, it's if you do feel any, it's a gentle warmth that envelops the room, where flames are lapping up and touching the roof, but they're not singeing the wood. In fact, it looks like it's repairing the wood. And you guys feel your own wounds start to heal as you guys all heal back to full, and you gain back your spell slots. As she continues to sing, but she's now starting to sing about war and conquests, and she gets this grimace on her face as she effectively splits in two, but not an actual her human side. And then right next to her is a exact copy of herself, but in flames. It's an embodiment of her. It's essentially just the spirit of her, as her movement of dancing becomes more aggressive, more just not violent, but it becomes like she's almost like stomping in her feet now as she moves more quickly, and she just kind of moves out the room. And now the room, she's finished the circle on the top, and then she goes around the room as the spirit goes to the other side of the room, making circles and symbols, filling the room. As she continues to do this, these circles are glowing brightly and just beautifully, filling the room with this gentle warmth. And as you feel this warmth envelop the room, you just feel this courage come up, just building it in your heart. And you feel this desire to press forward, to better yourselves, to do something that your goal, to accomplish it, to all these different good emotions that you honestly haven't felt either in a long time, or you have felt it, and you just it's amplified by twofold. And as she just continues to dance around the room, the song doesn't slow so much, but the crescendo kind of drops, and it goes back to more kind of a gentler tone, but it still has a higher of the crescendo. And she's about more than halfway through the room now with the spirit making these circles, as her face goes back to a serene calmness, as her dance continues to just make these circles on the floor with energy that's flowing from her tail, that is going along these symbols on the floor. And as she's just swinging gently and softly, and then she finally picks back up a slight bit, but she continues to smile. But then she brings a smile back onto her face, sweat dripping from her brow, as she just continues to move this dance, this elegant, gorgeous dance that is just moving slowly, but at the same time gracefully. But also, like, there's a purpose to this. There's a every movement is with reason, with significance, and you just continue to watch as she's getting closer to you guys, and she motions with her hand for you guys to move to the center of the room. And you guys move along to the center of the room, and as she does, she's starting to finish up the circles on the back end of the room. And she continues to dance and sing, and just smiling this whole time. And then she finally gets to that last circle where the spirit and her combine back together, and she finishes this last circle as she finishes the song. And she looks at all of you guys with a smile. You guys can go ahead and unmute yourselves.
Does she float like a duck?
Sarvati exhales, kind of catching her breath at the moment there. And as she says that, any presence that you may have felt before is gone. As you look around the room looks like it's brand new. The roof or the ceiling above you guys looks like brand new wood, white brand new wood that looks like it's got like a bit of a sheen to it, maybe like a little bit of a touch up to it. The caskets are also looking new and well kept, and it's just, this room looks immaculate. I would also like to note that the treasure chest is now open.
Sweet.
There you open.
And as the treasure chest opens, it goes from like this kind of smaller box to it fills up the middle of the room.
What the fuck?
What's inside?
Can I look at it first, because I did break one of the hinges?
It looked like it repaired.
Oh,
Well,
Your work has gone to waste.
everything I do is futile.
So it's like you're ready to have a drink.
sorry, what was that?
It seems like Crib is ready to have another drinking contest.
This,
Uh-huh.
yeah, well, he'll lose this one
Why?
because I said so. That's why.
Not with a +6 con save.
I said you lose.
I
What if he's rolling with advantage?
Anyways, so what are your guys' thoughts? What is the first thing you say? Like your expressions, that kind of thing. What does she see?
bravo. Like it was a amazing display.
Not gonna lie,
You gotta remember that music was also playing, which was weird because they're even like Rabbit Song was even playing her lute, I guess is what she has. I actually also want everyone to make a charisma saving throw, everyone.
Oh, yo.
There's nothing bad. I will promise that. So if you fail, nothing bad.
Oh, okay.
I
12.
hate charisma.
Why do you hate charisma?
I
Also
rolled
12.
a 3.
I got a
6.
+7.
Okay.
Come on.
What was
That'll
what was the other guys? 6, I heard.
6.
Okay.
That was the wrong dice. Shit.
Wait. You said saving
Check.
throw, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, saving throw.
Oh, mine
got-
would be a 14 then, not a 12. Sorry.
Okay, you're
Keep
good.
rolling in the wrong area for that.
Okay, so everyone that got a 13 or lower. I'm gonna make a check real quick. That's Rabbits. No, that would be Barses. This is Rabbit Song. Nea. Where's this? Okay. Actually, I'm not gonna say that. She probably would fail that anyways. Everyone that got a 13 or lower, there's tears in your eyes. So you see Rabbit Song is kind of just, as weird as it seems, like she's actually got tears in her eyes. And anyone that, like I said, got a 13 or lower, you got some tears in your eyes. Maybe not, they're not falling. They're not falling from your eyes, but they're kind of just building up.
Hebe immediately runs over and almost like completely tackles Sovereignty. It's like you need to teach me how to do that. You gotta show me how that's done.
She catches you.
You and I are like, this is something that needs to be shared.
I honestly
How
literally just rolled
possible?
a saving throw for her strength, and she got a 15 plus whatever her actual thing is, so she's good. Because Hebe's not that heavy. Just kidding.
Yes, Hebe is teeny. Teeny Hebe.
I really hate that nickname.
Okay.
For the love of God, I'm not
Alright.
insane.
Okay, so what did you actually say, Hebe? Sorry, I was rolling something.
Hebe immediately like almost gets face to face. It's like, you gotta teach me how to do that. You gotta show me how that's done. That should not even be possible for someone of your skill level, or even just being a mortal. What was that? Jesus Christ, please tell me.
Jesus.
The long and
All
the
my
short.
character is thinking right now is that she float like a duck.
We Wouldn't you still be like 10 feet in the air? No, you wait.
No, she came
I
down.
fell
If
down.
anything.
I was like, getting down
Anyways,
from-
her explanation is going to be, as I said, I am Atera's chosen, and she lended some of my power to do this. One of my missions is to cleanse the land of this evil that's going on. And one of the main sources was here.
That's interesting.
So basically, this is something that you got from Beatrice
Nope,
and
Atera. She's Atera's chosen.
oh yeah. And
Can't have everyone be
this is only
Beatrice's
a
chosen.
temporary thing that you could do in basically what is the opposite. So if there's like evil per se, then you have to then be the good to then take care of it.
My lady is the goddess of fairness. So she is effectively the goddess of balance. And because there was extreme evil here, I was here to try to purge it with that. And in turn, the magic, you see, had returned it to a state before the corruption took hold. There was evil here long before they built their army here of undead.
You know, you say that your goddess is a fairness, but what happens when you have to return things back to the balance, and we're talking turn something back from evil or something back from good back to regular status again?
That's the messed up thing about things that usually they leave things that are either extra good or just regular.
Right, but remember, Unga Bunga brain, so I'm only looking at it in black and white.
It depends. My mistress, my lady tries to be as fair as possible. And it's hard to say because that kind of situation doesn't come up very often. If there was any situation, maybe it would be people with good intentions, but in truth, they're actually doing wrong for the world.
And this is just a theory. So this is just my theory. You're not the only chosen one. Because obviously, if your goddess is like an equilibrium type of thing.
I don't know.
Wait. Conspiracy theory. Okay, out of a character conspiracy theory because I want to go all crazy and then I'm going to try like put it into my character and see if this works. So technically speaking, if this whole thing's like happening, this is also DM, you can correct me. This whole thing is happening. We have a goddess of equilibrium, which basically keeps balance between what is essentially evil and good. We're saying that's basically what goddess is, right? For the most part.
Yeah.
So this has to be something that's either like she sent this evil to like balance something either good. It obviously went astray, and hence now we have sovereignty, which is the chosen one. Now, this could also mean too that there's probably going to be spurts of good in this world. So there's obviously got to be someone who, on the opposite side, is the evil. Evil being the lich, or either that, or it's the trickster god, this like the clown guy, So I don't know.
I think she's going crazy over here.
Little bit. I got hit a little too hard.
I quite agree.
All I could say is that I was told to do this, and honestly, I don't think I've ever heard another chosen.
It
doesn't exist.
I just plop down and lay on my back like
Kiwi.
Yep.
Make a history check.
Oh, great. Guess I just rolled decent. Now I'm gonna roll like shit. It's not loading for me. Dang it. What
15.
was that? Okay, cool.
15. 15.
Not horrible, but could be better.
Yeah, that actually,
Just right in the middle.
I had a DC in mind. And I will say that actually just meets it.
Bet.
You listen to her say that, and it takes a moment to think about it through the vast amount of knowledge you have gained throughout your life. And you remember reading up a little bit, because you read up a little bit about the Vitresses chosen before. Not the actual group, but like the ones that have been her champions before. And you looked up a little bit about the previous ones. And you've seen other champions listed for the other gods. Only Atara has not been listed.
So Atara's the only goddess that it's not chosen a champion, and then Sovereignty supposedly is supposed to be the first.
Well, I mean, as far as you know, yeah.
Yeah, as far as I know, yes.
Yeah.
As far as record history has.
As far as recorded history or public recorded history has been, you can tell, yes.
Quite interesting.
Just remember that you're the only one that knows this, Hebe.
Yep.
We don't know this.
But wait, would the rest of us know that she's also a champion?
She said that she is.
Yeah, she's.
So we have 4 champions among us.
One of which is a first, a
Again,
literal
as far
first.
as you guys know, for all we know, there could be other people over here getting dreams from, I don't know, gods.
So why did we just take over the whole land and make sure bad doesn't happen?
That's not
because that's not our
work. You
objective.
can't fight force with
If I
force.
could speak up really quick.
Go for it.
Well, no, I wouldn't know that. I'd have to have some conversation with Hebe about something if that ever happens.
Are you painting?
No. But again, like I said, I would have to have a conversation with Hebe, and that would be like the weirdest thing that would ever happen. I know between my character and her character if it was talking about like
something civilly.
Instances. Yeah.
Yeah.
About knowledge stuff, because it'd probably like floor her for like 2 seconds, going like, "Why is this stupid thing telling me something that? Wait, what?"
Absolutely.
To the tavern.
I guess with you, you know what? I know what I'll say, because I could be stupid like this to say it. So, with you being her champion, their sovereignty, that would explain why I'm sensing celestial vibes off of you.
The fuck?
She doesn't look too surprised, but she looks a little surprised, but not like as surprised as you thought she would be. Indeed.
I'm sorry, you can sense. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you can in fact sense celestials.
Yeah.
She's a celestial. Hold up. Now this is a whole.
Well, okay.
Thing.
Well, it was faint. It was faint traces of celestial.
Yeah, it was faint, but still, it was enough to intrigue me enough to go like, why do I sense celestial coming off of this, even if it's faint?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how much it would be handle this because it's either my brain is going to run 300 miles per hour, or I'm going to simply just crash from the absolute madness this is. So, is everything good here? Can we leave? Is this everything good? You took care of it, so I said like we should go then.
Maybe River's just like, maybe we should just all drink and have a good time and celebrate sovereignty being healthy.
Wait, have we even checked the chest
drink.
I'm sure we did. I don't know. All right, so what exactly are we gonna do?
Just reading over something right quick, because technically the treasure chest is still there.
Oh, yeah,
right,
that's
we
right.
saw
You gotta
the-
look in the Crib. Look in the treasure chest. Treasure chest.
Okay,
I go with him.
Okay, I'm gonna be like this.
Oh my god, of course.
Is it what I expect?
I'm just looking over things real quick to make sure I'm.
What do you expect, my dude?
I'm like,
Your face just screams, here's Johnny.
Here's
Wait.
Johnny.
Okay. Interesting.
Someone ever be open a chest?
that's my here's Johnny. I can also try to do an it face if you guys want.
So you
No.
find a long sword in there.
Oh, sweet.
I'll
A
take that, thank you.
you already have
already
Venus
have
touch. Shut up.
Give
the
it to
hell?
Artorias.
Yeah.
Give it to
Wait, what?
Artorias.
Well, Artorias' weapon is special, so
Okay, then give it to Pink.
and
No.
anyways,
Great,
so
sorry.
let me. So this sword, it's a long sword that has a faint glow to it, a very small hint of silver, but also a bit of gold aligned on the thing. And on the hilt is a sapphire in the hilt of the thing, like where the blade meets the actual hilt. It's like right there.
The crossguard.
You can't tell what this sword is, but you can tell it's very special.
So no touchy from Krivy.
I mean, you can, but it doesn't. It probably shouldn't be something you get, considering you have Ada's touch already.
Alright, who wants to pass it around as if it's some type of. No, I'm just kidding. I was about to.
I was just like,
joke
I
there.
was like, either Rake or Crib gets
Passed
it. I
around.
mean, Rake or
the sword.
Artorias.
I was about to say that's
I
past.
will
That are new
go.
people.
I guess
Wait,
I'll
the
go.
new people. We'll give
Yeah,
it
we
to
do
the
got
new people. Yeah. We
I
got
mean-
Cleric. He could use this.
Getty? I don't know.
11,
Like I said, we could just pass the sword around, see if anyone feels right in
16,
their hand.
16 plus 8, 24, 42, 24 plus 18, pink, 42, right?
Say that again. Sorry, I wasn't listening.
24 plus 18, 42,
Yeah,
right?
42.
Okay, double checking my math, that's all. You all find 4,200 gold in there as well.
Holy shit.
Okay. Well, someone else is gotta be like the treasurer of this wedding, because I'm not gonna be able to hold this all.
Don't trust me with it because I'll just gamble my money more by doing
Like,
greedy
I already
content.
have currently in my stash, like, we already have 3,700 gold, and that alone is already a lot. I don't know.
Let me
Someone else is
see.
gonna have to take this half and then, like, split it somehow.
I mean, we could just put half of it into group funds and the rest for us.
Well, though, that's the thing, is that that's the group fund. I'm holding the group fund.
Probably should go open a
is
bank
Gold has
account,
weight,
you know?
bro.
I actually, okay, so
Could only
everyone, right
carry
quick,
so much gold.
I want to say right quick, everyone, if you have coin weight encumbrance on, turn it off.
Oh, okay. So
I don't
so
want it
in
to-
this world,
it just make it
does
for
not
e-
matter. Never
Yeah,
mind,
just
I'll
make it.
take
I'm just
gold.
gonna make it easy because I don't want to. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yes, you're
4,200
bringing salt.
gold. So we could split it in half. and
You also
do-
find one other thing in there. You find a quarterstaff, and the quarterstaff looks like it's not vibrating, but it's definitely. It's almost like giving a small sheen off of it that seems a little unnatural, but at the same time, it's not. It's not dark. It's like this almost like slight red kind of glow to it.
Kind of sounds like a curse item. Really?
Mm,
I wouldn't know.
I
Excuse me.
why did I just completely forget what you just said? What?
Okay, so there's a quarterstaff that effectively is glowing like a light red.
Yeah. Someone else could take that. That's suspicious. No, that's for Barsis. That's either for Barsis or for
The
Rabbit.
glasses you got
Fuck.
weren't suspicious.
Hibby, come on, take it, teeny Hibby.
No. I can't hold that. You forget that
Sarvati
I have the
walks
strength of
over.
7.
Walks over because she hasn't been looking into the treasure chest. She looks in and sees the different things in there. And she picks up the quarterstaff. Interesting. Hebe, you might want to hold on to this.
I see.
No.
There's
DM has decided.
No. I'm sorry, I don't trust Fred. I
There-
don't trust Fred. You forget
this is
I'm
actually-
a water person.
You can see. Okay, I'm going to let you know right now. You see, Sarvati's eyes are glowing. She's casted a spell. You would likely know the spell. It's Identify.
I can do it.
Great. Okay. which
This
do I know?
is a quarterstaff of warning. Interesting. It will help your reaction times. That's honestly the best way I can explain. Because I'm going to tell you right now, a quarterstaff of warning.
She just called you slow.
Can I stand behind Hebe?
I didn't say no. She didn't call her slow. I said improve.
Yeah, she just called you slow. I don't know what else to say. Improve your reaction times. I mean, I guess you're just not casting fast enough.
Oh, okay. Wait. Hold on. There was more to this. I didn't read.
Well, I
So
feel
this
like- I
so
feel
this
like-
staff allows you to never be surprised by the enemy, and it's only other than yeah. I'm reading it correctly. Okay, so even if we are sleeping, we cannot be caught off guard. It will warn us in advance.
I still feel like someone else should take it. I don't
I
know.
only say Hebe because technically Barsis did buy a quarterstaff at the town.
Sure.
He could have a second one. Like
He can go take it
Dual-wielding
back and get our money back for it.
quarterstaff.
He can
If
return the
you-
quarterstaff.
I'll stop calling you Teeny Hebe if you take it.
you know you're never gonna stop even if I take this goddamn staff.
Will I though?
At the very moment, just hold on to it for me, please. I'm gonna check this sword as well.
No, thank you.
Alright. I'll hold on to it, but I'm not taking it.
I bet it's for Rake.
When you hold it, you do feel slight power coming from this staff. All right, remember quarterstaff of warning for me, please.
Yeah.
And then she picks up the sword, the one that I mentioned that has the silver and gold on it. This sword is called the sword of Paruns, of the Paruns. It makes it easier to hit. It does slightly more damage. If you see just slightly on there's a little bit of a jaggedness to the weapon, but not too much of one. And it allows you to do. It effectively has almost like a commanding presence to it. And I'm going to explain what it does in itself. Wow. So out of character, the effect of this is you gain +1 to bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. Additionally, once on each of your turns, you can use one of the following properties if holding the sword. Immediately after you attack, use the attack action, to attack with the sword. You can enable one creature within 60 feet of you to use its reaction to make one weapon attack. Immediately after you take the dash action, you can enable one creature within 60 feet of you to use its reaction to move up to its speed. After you take the dodge action, you can enable one creature within 60 feet of you to use its reaction to gain the benefits of the dodge action.
Wait, who is this going to?
I would suggest you,
Oh, okay.
because it's a long sword.
Why
Yeah.
does Rake get all the cool stuff?
You already have Ada's touch. Shut up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
He
No
has
offense,
two
but I don't
things.
think either of us druids are ready for knockoff Gandalfhood.
yeah. I was actually gonna think about like halfway through this thing, like just slipping it to like the druid and be like, "You want a quarterstaff?"
Oh my god.
Hey, we're not
Man,
ready for knockoff
I
Gandalf.
don't want it.
Just because it gives a sort of evil glow doesn't mean it's a bad thing.
you say that now, and then like 14 sessions down the line, be like, oh, guess what? It also corrupts you, so yada yada.
No.
Even
First
if
off-
it did, you'd be able to handle it.
Okay,
No, I
first
would
off,
not.
if it was capable of doing that, Sarvati would have told you. She's identifying the weapon. And if I remember right, identify can pick up if it has a curse on it.
I believe it should. Yeah.
I'm going to say it
So,
does.
Where do you want to go, guys? Want to go next?
The bar.
Yes, let's do that.
Just want me to put down that in my notes right now, Eric.
Hmm?
The sword.
Okay. Go ahead and take the sword of the Paruns. It's Paruns.
I just put it in my.
Excuse me.
Crap. Where did I put it? I didn't-
You should be able to find it in the advantage inventory if you look up sword.
Okay, I'll look for it.
Okay.
I just added this for now,
And then 4,200 gold as well.
yeah, which I was gonna split up real quick. So I feel like we should do half and half. So we take 2,100 gold, split it between us, and then we'll take the other 2,100 and then put it into the.
Split it about six ways for 2,100.
How much money is in the shared pot thing so far?
It's, let me look. Give me 2
Give you about
seconds.
350 a person if you do split half.
Oh yeah, so that's, I say that's good. In the community pot is 3,788 gold.
Was that before the 2,100 or not?
No, no, that's before. Yeah, before, and then we have 190 silver.
Yeah. And then you would add the 2,100 gold as well, so
Yeah, so that becomes
quite a bit.
5,888.
Hey, Pink, whose number is that?
Nani?
The number 8.
Oh. Yes, some good old blood for the blood god.
Of course.
Skulls for the skull throne. Let the galaxy burn.
350 back into each of our inventories. Cool. All right, yep. I guess we could go back to wherever and chill out. You guys
Well, I
can
mean-
drink. I'm not drinking.
Drinking contest?
Yeah.
No, I ain't drinking. I will supervise on the side with my bottle of juice.
Supervise on the
I
side.
am also not gonna do a drinking contest. I'm gonna
Pink.
supervise as well.
Do you want to have the drinking contest again? See who's the real winner.
I'll join in.
Oh my god.
So just to make sure, everyone that's a part of the original 6, go ahead and add 350 gold to each of your inventory.
Girl.
All right. So Pink is going to have the sword, and who's going to carry the quarterstaff?
Phoebe should.
I agree, personally.
But I
I
don't
don't
mind
think
taking
so.
it.
I have.
You?
Look, I got. First of all, I feel like we should also. I got 3 other magic items, and like I shouldn't be taking any more. I really shouldn't.
Technically, I think only technically one of them required attunement, though.
Okay, wait, I have a question. How do you attune Ada's touch?
It should just be attuned.
Yeah,
Should I just click
click
on
on
it?
all, go to attuned, and then afterwards you should see.
Oh, wait, I don't know if I gave it a-
items requiring attunement, and just click on the.
I don't know if I gave it the need to be attuned at first, at least.
Items requiring attunement, Ada's
Yeah.
touch.
Oh,
Yeah,
it does?
Just click
Okay.
on it.
Then yeah, it should be just attuned then. Like as soon as you click, yeah.
So, I'm going to make a new one.
Oh, for the yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and wait for that. What's up? Just waiting for the host. There we go.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess we're going back.
Mhm.
Yeah, that'd probably be the suggested thing to do.
Mm.
That would be the suggested thing.
All
So?
right, what are we walking out of?
So there may have be another drinking contest.
Yes. More money for me.
We gotta go drink with our new friends.
Before we do that, though,
Hey, I'm not a drinker.
I would like to remind a certain Pink about something that happened in the last session.
Oh boy.
Ah.
A certain encounter.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Wow.
Uh, um.
As you're walking back, you see in the middle of the path a white wolf.
Oh.
Oh.
I
This
see.
again.
And the wolf walks over to you and just kind of nods its head slowly at y'all.
I will.
I will say anyone that had spell slots used, you do have them back because of this, if you didn't hear me earlier.
I will go ahead and cast Speak with Animals again.
Okay.
I shall join him.
Yes! Another brother who can speak.
Yes.
And technically,
Come on, other druid. Come on, get in here.
and then Barsis will also
I'm
use
like
it as well.
Pseudo-Druid.
Pseudo druid.
I mean, he follows the goddess of nature. So,
Plus my Oath of the Ancients makes me a green warden, as they would call it.
Oh yeah.
yep. The smell is no more.
Yeah, you can thank the pretty lady over there for that one. Though,
He looks over at Sarati, and you could just see that there's a kind of a connection there. They don't speak, but relate to her this for me, please. Tell her I will join you guys as you go upon your track. Try to help you.
all
We're
right,
gonna have a pit doggo.
get to have a good boy.
I am going to teach
Good
that
boy.
wolf how to wield a weapon no matter what the fuck happens.
I'm gonna teach the wolf common.
Jesus.
However,
Here, take a quarterstaff, man.
He's like, take it, please. Fetch!
I need to determine who I will follow. I need to know everyone's charisma score.
20.
Charisma score.
Charisma
15.
score.
20.
16.
11.
I think I heard 20 from Hebe.
Yep.
Okay. So the wolf will walk over to Hebe then.
No, man.
And then
no, man.
and then slowly just kind of like make almost a bowing kind of motion. And then we'll sit in front of you, just staring up at you. Oh, tail slowly wagging.
I'm freaking out right now. What's this?
Jesus Christ.
I will
It means
fall.
he likes you in wolf.
Indeed.
I don't speak wolf. I speak like 4 different languages, but not wolf.
He puts his paw. He puts his paw up into the air like this.
I like kind of do like an awkward wave.
He just motions his paw.
He's telling you to shake it, damn it.
I'm sorry.
Shake his paw.
I'll go down. It's like kind of like how someone's like they don't want to touch something or like they're trying to move a hot fire pick. Like go down and like just extend my hand out to do like a small shake.
And as you do, you effectively now have a bond with this wolf.
No.
It's yours now. The wolf. The wolf likes.
We have a pact then.
Let's give the wolf.
Evie, you do hear this in your mind.
Whoa.
No. Wow. You.
You beat
spoke
your
to
note,
me.
Jordan.
Don't know what the hell you're complaining about. I'd kill to have a companion like that.
Then why don't you?
I think most people would.
It shows the
We all would've
person.
killed to have
It
that
shows the
companion.
person with the highest charisma.
Yeah, my grade was only like
Wish it
14.
was Constitution.
Thanks.
I will say Sarvati was a close second by 18.
Oh. I'm getting things that I don't need or want.
Right.
Why
That's the
would
fact
you
that
not want a
haven't
wolf
figured
companion? What
yourself.
actual?
Like, the thing is,
Yeah.
like,
What the
as
actual?
a player, it's
That's a
cool.
friend.
It's cool, but it's
What's
like I know I'm gonna forget about him.
What's wrong with you?
Like,
Had
I
it
won't
been
let you.
Will.
I assure you, I won't let you. See this shirt?
Yeah.
If you can't see it, it's a wolf shirt.
Yeah. Dude was nice enough to
Other
give me
one,
a first
bam.
ever companion on my first campaign.
There.
Okay, cool. I guess
I won't let you forget.
I'm halfway to a Disney princess now. I guess. Like I don't know what.
You're halfway a Pokemon, halfway a princess.
I don't like this
She's effectively a
anymore.
walking meme.
Hey, this means one of us needs to start working on being knocked
One of us. One of us.
One
Oh,
One of us.
DM, can I feed?
I'm still gonna teach that wolf how to wield
Wait,
one no
what?
matter what.
Ale.
What?
that's fine. You
Okay,
can have
hold on.
whatever
What,
you
Nico?
want.
Can I give it ale?
No.
Oh my god, you're not drinking
You
with the
could
wolf.
try.
I guarantee you the wolf would probably not allow it.
I don't know. Dogs like beer, so
Yeah, but it's not a dog. It's a wolf.
yeah. But dogs like beer. Dogs are kind of derivative of wolf, so
My
I mean,
actual
this one is
dog
very smart.
stole a bottle of beer from my dad.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna have to do a lot of research. Not wolves.
But he was an Irish breed, so I did expect it.
oh, pfft.
I will say that Lana feels a little lost. She does not know exactly what just went down. But from what I believe you guys are talking out loud for the most part, so she could kind of gather what's going on. Excuse me.
So all she sees is the druid and the paladin going crazy and talking to a dog the entire time. Or
Well,
like making grunts, whoofs, and like roof noises.
Why is this dog like? That's the thing too. Is that like this is like?
I
cat
would like to
behavior.
think that
Like,
actually the
two people
spell
who
doesn't make
absolutely
it.
love this.
I think
And
the
then, like,
spell.
and choose the one person that doesn't want the dog.
I asked what your charisma scores were. I decided by that.
Why?
Because the animal is most likely to be attracted to the person that is the most likable, most approachable looking. Charisma gives that.
Yep.
Charisma is a basic in general that kind of feel. That's why you have it.
Alright, fine.
The wolf has
Let's
chosen.
go.
I knew I shouldn't have decided to balance out my stats.
I mean, balancing your stats is not a terrible thing. It's just a matter of how you
It's not a
play.
terrible thing, but yeah.
Anyways,
I just had to play it safe since I was doing a fighter. Didn't want to be stupid.
well, long story short, it seems like Lana realizing what's going on is like, I'll go ahead and let them know about the wolf, so they don't attack on sight.
Alright.
So you see Lana kind of go off on her own, up ahead, as she heads back to town. With that being said, okay, cool. You guys have a peaceful walk back to the town, and
All right.
you make it back there. It's probably about noon down. After the fight and all that kind of stuff and the dance, I probably would say probably about noon.
You're really gonna go day drinking now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
What? Oh my god. There's. Oh,
With
I.
Evie's constitution, she probably would have been drunk on one
No.
glass.
Well, I don't. He
She has
doesn't drink.
Hebe has a modifier of 0, which does not necessarily mean on a 1 she gets drunk. Maybe if it's some of the super strong stuff, but then that's still pushing it.
Yeah.
Basically, she was probably only gonna get drunk if you drug her.
She probably would have. I would say it would be more like she has a normal constitution. She could drink like 2 or 3, maybe 4.
All right. So they're what drinkers call the lightweight.
Well,
Heavy drinkers, maybe.
In Criv's opinion, a lightweight is someone who can only drink 1 barrel. Like
Only because you won that contest by
1 barrel.
Well, I gotta remember also what he considers a light drinker, somebody that he could pay the bartender off to actually so that you lose a competition against them.
Yep.
Don't
let's
worry
have a
though.
rematch then.
He's
Why would I have to-
gonna probably go to the or like back to the church, pick up a few books on maybe just some classic. We'll pick stuff on gods if I can, more
So-
about the gods, and then wolves obviously now because now I got a wolf companion and I gotta
Yes.
know how to take care of them. So, and then I'm just gonna take those books back to the tavern, watch this go down.
I think Sarvati would go back to the temple. I feel still a little tired. I'm gonna go lay down. That ritual, I guess we could call it, took a lot out of me.
Mm.
Understandable. You expel a lot of
So
magical energy.
the boys are out drinking, and Havey is just out there watching or reading books.
Oh
I-
no,
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 I
no.
I'm
assure-
coming back into the tavern. I'm sitting at the table.
I assure
watching this
you,
all go down.
making a copy of yourself and controlling both and controlling at the same time, it's not an easy task.
Yeah.
But not.
Thorai is supervising. He's not drinking.
Dr. Neko Knight. Then they'll go back to you.
All right, so what is everyone doing? I know Sarvati is going back to the temple.
I'm going to see who wants to have a drinking contest with me again.
I'm
Come
gonna
on,
go
guys.
see who joins the drinking contest.
I'm joining the
Who's
drinking
super fast? I want to
contest.
see how much you drink.
Come
Okay.
on, puny Rake. Puny Dragonborn.
Whatever, cheater dragonborn.
Let's have a rematch. I promise I won't do it again.
Uh-huh.
You at first were like best friends with Rake because you were both dragonborns. Now all of a sudden, after one drinking contest, you're just
He's just. Okay. You did knock me out with a sleeping potion, and I did spike your drink. It's fair.
See, look, he said it, not me. So
So let's go again. But this time, we're going to drink the strongest of stuff.
You
my
just,
oh my god.
Kriv, you're just sad that you didn't get the strong stuff, the one you wanted. Instead, you got a sleeping potion.
Yes,
You hear
I'm
Lana.
very sad about it because I wanted to get my. I'm
You
just
were
gonna stop.
already extremely drunk.
I know, but still.
No,
Could have been fun.
Disappointed at sleeping potion.
you once again you did ask for the strong stuff. You didn't say what specifically.
Yes, I know. I won't do that again.
Yeah, as long
Anyways,
as you
so
can, you'll fuck
who
this.
is going to the tavern?
Me.
Yay.
I'm going.
I'm
I'll
going
go
to the
there to
tavern
supervise this
after the
time.
temple, so
Yep.
I don't know. I'd probably be like a good, I'd say 15, 20 minutes after they all arrive at the temple. I mean, at the tavern.
Alright.
Mm.
So we got Riff and Rake and who else?
Me.
Me.
I'm at the tavern.
Okay. All All right, so you guys go to the tavern,
Well, I mean, they do.
and you guys want to start your drinking contest, or what's the story?
I kind of
I
want to check up
want-
on that orb I got.
Okay, so
on.
did you want to go back to the temple to do that, or did you want to what?
Well, I mean, sure, I'm gonna do it back at the temple. Don't want to make it look suspicious or some shit, especially out in the tavern. It's gonna be a big deal.
Okay, so you would probably go back to your room to do that then. Okay. I don't have the stats up right now, but I will look up some stuff to how to change your weapon.
Figured.
But I'm going to say that you will, at the very least, need to take an hour to work on this orb because it is corrupt. It's
But
not.
That's
It's
plenty of time. They're gonna be out there getting drunk. They ain't coming back in an
well,
hour.
at the very least, an hour. It doesn't mean necessarily only an hour. It means at the very least an hour.
I mean, yeah, at the very least. But
So,
they're drinking and celebrating,
to
so
check
go-
actually how long this is actually going to take, roll a charisma check for me. Not save, check.
Charisma. Nah. Come on. Yeah.
Fools me.
Fitness skills or some shit because I'm having a hard time finding it.
It's literally just your check. It's just literally roll the charisma.
Yeah, fuck.
So it's at the top of your sheet where your stats are. You should be able to just click where it says the plus for it, and it will roll.
Ah, that's how you do it. You gotta be fucking me.
Okay. Okay, so this is going to take longer than you expected. It still will be done, but it's going to take longer than you initially expected. It's going to take you about 4 hours for it.
Yeah, about 4 hours. Yeah,
Now,
that's still plenty of time.
here's
before
a hint. Who is the one that told you about this?
I don't know exactly who told me about it.
So that should be a hint on what you could do or help.
Makes sense.
What did you recently learn today?
That there's a champion of. All right. So what did I recently learn?
Yep. And while you're thinking on that, let's go to the drinking contest. So who all is actually participating in the contest?
Me. I am.
Okay.
Rake, come on.
Come on, give it a shot.
I guess I'll join again.
Okay. Everyone that is in the drinking contest, I would like a Constitution saving throw. Ink, you get advantage.
Oh no.
Oh God.
16.
Awesome. I rolled a 10 for mine.
Okay.
I love this.
All right.
I could never roll high. It doesn't matter. This is why I don't want to
15.
do this shit.
So
Okay. Let me check one thing.
Wait. Terry wants to say.
I would just like to say, I'm gonna ask the 3 participating their names. Then I'm gonna use the cantrip, thaumaturgy, make my voice boom and like announce it to the tavern.
Oh God. You just gotta make it extra.
Okay. Then in that case, I want everyone to re-roll their Constitution saving throws. And I want to see. Roll a d20 for me, Pink. Just straight d20.
I'll be a 1 watch.
I have an idea of what the rolls.
Just for you, or does everybody get to see?
You could do it just for me. It'd be best, please. This is straight d20. Okay, so we have that. So that would be that.
a minute. Am I also re-rolling again or what?
Yeah, reroll your Constitution saving throws.
I'm waiting for you guys to roll yours.
Ooh.
I got the 16.
I got a 20 this time.
Okay. Griff? What was your Constitution saving throw for the second one?
I'm waiting for it to be. I'm waiting to roll it because I'm just like, ooh, come on! I need to win this. Yes.
Oh, so
Okay.
you're tied with me.
However, that roll I had you do, Pink, was actually to see who had the crowd's cheer. And it so happened to be you, Pink.
No.
No, that's a
We're
good
tied.
thing. That means you actually are winning because you get a +2.
Oh.
Oof.
Because you are getting a morale boost from the crowd.
From the WWE announcement.
Something like that,
Can I
yeah.
make it also rain so that I
Just
can-
saying, this is
And the
best
crowd's
use
just kind of chanting your
politics you've
name
ever
as
had.
well, just going, Rake, Rake, Rake.
Wait, rolling again?
I'm gonna see if you guys need to roll again. Something my own. No, you do not. So with that, who had what? Who had a 16?
I did.
Okay, so you would be the first to pass out then.
Yeah, okay.
Crib and Pink are kind of just glaring each other down as the contest is kind of getting tense, as it's no one's giving way, and both of you are just continuing to chug down drinks. And finally, excuse me, Crib slumps to the ground.
Can I do a Constitution saving throw to see if I will wake up again?
You mean no, not right now at least. So Pink is the winner of this.
This doesn't make sense. I have a higher Constitution.
He rolled high.
You got lucky.
I think he's just favored by the DM.
The gods favor him in drinking contests.
Yes, because I didn't give you a completely cool axe and stuff like that.
Scythe.
Just saying, best use I've ever gotten out of thaumaturgy.
Sure, Hebe, make the roll to me specifically then.
Okay. Here. How do I make the role specific to you? That's my question.
That actually is a good question. Pink, how did you do it?
When you go to select just the roll,
Oh, yes.
it will ask.
DM.
It has a drop down, and you can actually just pick on the drop down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, but now the winner has to pay for everything.
No.
That's
Yes.
fine. You know what? I'll
So-
be glad to pay.
If I remember right, there was 3 barrels consumed last time.
4
Actually,
in total.
4.
Was there 4?
Yeah, it was 4.
Yes.
Oh, well then in that case, it was actually supposed to be 40 gold, not 30 gold.
Oh.
So Artorias, minus another 10 from you, by the way.
Wait, what the hell?
Because you paid for it last time. You said it. You said it. I'm paying for it. But but Crib owes you 30 instead of 10. Or 20. So
Oh,
Crib
yeah, I forgot they.
Crib owes you 30,
Okay.
Pink owes you and then Rake owes you 10.
And by the end of
However,
campaign,
this-
it's gonna be like a tally of like how much we owe.
Oh, okay. Okay. So with the fact that the first person got knocked out, drank, let's see if I'm doing math. Yeah, okay. So the person that get knocked out first drank 2 barrels. The person that get knocked out after that, which was Kriv, drank 3 barrels. And Pink drank 4 barrels. So in total,
And so they're
that's
all passed
90
out?
gold.
Yeah, but
Oh my god.
I'm not. Maybe the crowd fund should pay this.
No.
No,
Yes.
no, God.
No.
So what
I
you
will
could
pay
do,
it.
so Pink, what you could do is because since they lost, you could take the gold from them, or you could just have Crit pay it all to get payback.
Or I will be a good brother and I will pay it myself.
I'm just giving you the choice.
Understandable.
And I will vote
Now,
myself.
Am
my
I
favorite
still,
part.
passed out?
My favorite part.
Uh-oh.
The punishment.
Oh,
Consequences.
Oh, great.
Okay. I'll have to think on that one. That's interesting. Who was the one that entered the contest that got third? What is
Gregory.
You mean me? Yeah, yeah.
Gregory got it third? Okay.
Have I still passed out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, Gregory, I'm going to have something for you a little bit later. I need to think of it,
Wait.
but I
Oh.
If I
have
wake
something in
up
mind.
female clothing, this is going to take a weird turn.
Oh, I was gonna say like that. The thing I wanted to do, I didn't want it to do it to Thurai. I wanted to do it to Gregory. Was the third person who passed out.
Oh.
So what you could do then is you could do it while he's passed out. Then.
Yeah.
Okay. And then. Huh.
Oh no, I don't like that face. No.
Bad.
Interesting.
This is what you get for drinking, man. That's what I say. This is
Oh,
why I
you
don't
got
drink.
so lucky. You
I
got
can't
so
believe
lucky that
I'm
didn't
Crib's
roll.
luck, Crib's luck lives again.
It was on a natural one and then tipped over. You got so lucky.
What would have
How
happened if
lucky
you felt?
did I get? I just want to know what would have happened if I stayed on the natural one.
I'm not telling. For surprise, that's surprise, and only I know.
We'll learn when somebody gets the natural.
You better
one.
hope it's that you
So-
don't, get caught fucking the family goat because God.
Gregory.
Yep.
Let's see. What would be a good punishment? I rolled that for you.
This isn't the end of drinking contest. I think we should have one every single session.
No.
Absolutely not.
Immediate no.
Wouldn't even be able to have that time for that. We could spend an entire session literally in a fight.
I am willing to keep being
I got
the
it.
announcer.
When Gregory, when you wake up, Gregory, you see a drunk person, a guy, sleeping right next to you, and they're trying to cuddle with you.
I'm happy that's not me.
And that's why I don't drink.
Will I check my ass to see if I have Linoleum truth?
Oh no.
That's not a good first impression, my dude.
Have I been truth?
Literally just met him, and the next day he ends up waking up with.
Right next to him.
Riff, when you wake up, you can't tell, but you see people snickering.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Am I wearing clothes?
No, you're wearing clothes. You are.
Why are they snickering?
Evie, are you still there when he wakes up?
I would say I probably would come back in the morning to check on these people.
When he looks to you, his face is covered in drawing. All sorts of ink marks.
Jou klein donder van 'n
You're lucky I rolled as well as I did. You were so lucky. Because this could have been a lot worse. Oh, a whole lot worse.
I'm assuming it can be easily.
Oh,
The embarrassment.
oh no. If you've seen Oroas, there's some ideas I got cooking.
Oh no. This is gonna be good.
Worst part is I haven't watched it.
Good.
I was gonna say
That just makes it better.
Is Pink also there? Is he also passed out, or is he just?
Nah, he walked out fine. Because he was the winner,
Yeah,
he
then,
did pass out.
For battles, I think he should have passed out as well.
Nah.
You know what?
Alright,
No. 1 second.
I'll let Pink decide if he did.
I'll make a constitution roll for it. What's
Okay.
fair is fair.
Okay.
Come on, nat one.
19.
Okay, he walked out. He walked out not necessarily perfectly fine, but he did manage to get back home perfectly, like perfectly safe.
I just kind of sigh and like put my hand to my face, like I don't get paid for this. As I
Great,
first,
great
I first
water.
cast prestidigitation on Crib's face,
Ah,
but as like I like literally grab his nose and I rub it back and forth and then like cast a spell so that he also like
what are you doing, woman? Stop it!
cleaning.
Ow! What? Go away! I'm trying to sleep. Damn it!
Wake up! You're in the bar.
Ow, man!
And then I also
Also-
just go over to
You could have poured water down his pants, you know.
I do have shape water. I could have done that.
Or great, I believe it's great water, but yes, I think.
I then proceeded to go. I'll go over to Gregory, and I like try my best to push the other guy like away from him, and like also just give him like a few taps, like get up, come on.
I will say there's not a person on his other side, so you could, because he's laying on his back, effect.
Oh
Like
god.
Gregory's on his back, and there's a guy like onto his left side. So what if you wanted to do what you were trying to ask me earlier? You could right hand.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Well, the joke's
So-
on the other guy. I got 521 STDs.
Oh my god.
But that being said, so when you wake up, Gregory, you see this guy, and then also you see a staff in your hand. It's a staff from earlier when they picked up the
Oh
treasure.
my god. No wonder.
Oh, by staff,
Oh,
you meant,
no.
you know, an actual staff, not a, you know.
Not a
Jesus
staff
Christ.
infection.
Anyways,
Uh,
so yeah, you guys wake up in the tavern, and yeah, that all happened.
Jesus.
Is there a barrel of water nearby?
Probably right outside. With that being said, I want to go back to Artorias. Artorias, was there anything you wanted to do specifically?
And I want to do specifically.
As in, when it came to what we were talking about earlier.
Oh, you mean when I was upgrading my weapon?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Did you want to talk to someone to try to help you with it, or did you want to what?
Yeah, I guess I could do that. I could try, during the night, could have tried sleeping with, weapon right next to me, trying to reach out to someone.
Okay.
They know exactly who I'm talking to.
And as you sleep, you eventually wake up in the morning and you see that the orb has joined with your weapon as it glows a little bit brighter now. I'm not
Nice.
giving more details only because I haven't created the idea yet off the top of my head. I have a few
Nice.
ideas. I have a few ideas, but I'll get back to you on it.
Yeah, I figured. Take your time.
Yeah. All right. So I assume other than that, everyone gets a long rest. And yeah.
End
So-
session? Question mark?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be the end of the session here. So I don't have anything else for you guys today. I'll have to figure some things out. My two new guys in today's session. Eventually this week, I'm going to need to talk to you guys about your characters' motivations and stuff like that.
right.
So just be aware of that. Sometime this week, I'll need to talk.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Yeah,
So
Gregory,
with that
you
being
now
said,
have the staff of
while I got you guys here, what'd you think?
This
Really
was
like it.
amazing.
This was
Just a
fun.
Just a bit sad that I didn't win.
All right, let's go down the line just to say. So, Nico, as you said. So after that, Evie.
Maybe it's just me, personally speaking, but like the thing with sovereignty, I think it was cool, but I also think it was kind of drawn out just a little too long. Like I would have minded if it was like cut down by like a minute or so. It was just like it was cool with like the visual effects thinking about it, but it was just like I felt like that could have been done in just a little bit shorter amount of time.
I think it
than,
helps
like,
when
the
you're
full
listening
7
to
minutes
that.
of the song.
Yeah, I was like, if you're listening to the song along with it, it helped a little bit. But otherwise,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
But the song is listed in Discord, so you guys can listen to which song I was using. Let's see. Pink.
I thought the session was good. It was a lot of fun and everything else like that. Also at the same time, I mean, I like me personally. I don't know. I mean, glad that sovereignty is okay. I suppose. Kind of do agree about the cutscene. Could have been this like a tad bit shorter.
I had this idea stuck in my
Also,
head
I
all
guess this
week,
is just like
so
maybe my criticism on it, but give others fun special weapons.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
Stop making everything to me.
like
I mean,
I
it,
don't get me
the
wrong, I really think it's cool, but at the same time, it's like I think it's. I mean,
well,
we
Crib
found
already
one by
has Ida's
accident for
touch.
me because we found one by accident for me because of like finding something, by accident. But you know me, I will literally work with what I got and synergize with what I got. But I think for others, I mean, I want them to be just as brought in and felt like they're playing too.
I
And
had
I
a
think
few
they
like
are. I think they are. It's just at the same time, it's just I don't want it to be, you know, magical weapons like thrown onto one person at a time, like spread it out to where everybody's, like every session somebody else feels like they're getting some good treatment on that as well.
I think the biggest thing was for like that. I will say it's like the only reason I didn't give it to say like Arsis or Rapid Song is because they're not here. So if anything, I need to look over, and also I couldn't really look at their character sheets because D&D Beyond's being weird today. So I need to look over a few things for them and see what would I do for them as far as magic weapons go. Because Rapid Song's hit is a little weird for me personally, but if I remember what I saw, but I don't remember everything, so I would have to look over it again to know what I'm going to go with for there. Like, I have some ideas, but I want to double check before I do.
Yeah, but I think that would be really good just because I know like Hebe and I have some pretty like we have some good amount of magical weapons. Kriv has an actually really good magical weapon already, and we already know it's going to only get better from here.
I've not yet used it.
Well, yeah,
Well, I sort of have
unfortunately,
No,
one.
you
hasn't
have
been able to use
once
it yet.
with against the ghouls.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess ghouls, but like against that boss fight, he was just like,
It couldn't.
screw this.
He couldn't make the
weapon
charisma
back,
save. Not my fault. Not my fault. I put the thing out.
There's just gonna be a day where Crib's just gonna be like, building kick, explosion, and just go all over.
Yeah.
All right. So for sake of time, Artorias,
So
what did you think? Like any things that you didn't like, did like, so on.
not really. I seem to really enjoy this session.
Okay, Gregory.
It was pretty good, but I do prefer to see some type of a chessboard, a type-ish thing, where it's like I move my character to like E5 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I remember when that happened.
I'll try to look into more about Roll20 and see if I can do some with that. If at the very worst, maybe share my screen and I draw up a map myself. Not anything super crazy, but I do something like that. And then I'm gonna say I'm probably gonna butcher this. Raya.
That's fine. I don't care how you pronounce it. It was fine. I mean, yeah, cutscene was a bit long, but it is what it is.
Was there any? Good.
I think it was good. All good. We're gonna have a fun time.
Okay. So as we're getting into this, I'm gonna put out White Craig. So my thoughts for today was I wasn't sure how long the fight was going to go on, so I didn't have too much planned for today. But I did want to try to get that Sarvati dance, and I know it was a little long. I apologize. It helps to listen to the music to do that, to make more sense. So if you go back and watch it again later, watch it with the music that's in the Discord, and maybe it will make more sense and so on. Right now, what did you think? I want you guys to put in the Discord, what did you guys think about the villain and what the reveal was? And the things about the end, so don't worry about telling me here, just tell me in Discord. All right, thank you all very much. I'll catch you all later. See you next week.
See
See
you.
you next week.
See you next week.
Laters.